New challenger. Welcome to the next battle. Tekken 8. New challenger. Marshall. I love her. Shout out to the queen of the realm, the Tekken realm, Lady Lena Hart. Hopefully working on something for y'all with that in the future for my FGC, my fighting game community. How my levels are sounding. Trying to wake up a little bit. A little tired, y'all. A little tired. Trying to wake up. What's going on? Young Drez, what's up? I saw that joint, the Jazz and Phil art. That was dope. Off the fly. I like that. What's going on? Zach Riley, what's going on? Lydia Master, what's going on? Shout out to the OG Gerald Mac Bay area. All hail the ILP. Hashtag Grey Bears. Have a real love. Gaming. You new dude, you try it. Love the hobby. Salute the gamers. Yes. Craig Hooligan, I see you. What's going on? Appreciate the message. Gorilla One, no doubt. Doovie. Opalog. All right. You got bars for Tim Stewart. Okay. Mayan 5. What's going on? You already know. Salute. All right. Anime compilations. Dr. Strange Love, relax yourself. Graphic God, what's going on? The Gamer Pick Master, the artiste himself, the legendary, the Lord of Emotes, the Lord of go see him if you need work done. That man's official. He's professional. He's been doing it a long time. Great to see you, Graphic God. You already know. Living God, what's going on? Sinister, what's going on, brother? I've been so tired this week. Man, you got to catch up, man. I know I got that new dungeon to do. It's crazy. Dante, what's going on? Salute. Y'all on that beefy, I see. Y'all was messy in the Patreon. I think I know what y'all was doing. Yes, there we go. Go support that, y'all. XboxGamerPicks.com. Y'all like the graphics. Y'all like what's going on. Y'all see the emojis. That's Graphic God. Go hit that up. XboxGamerPicks.com. And man, to get you laced up right, have you looking right out here in the realm. And put his little site up there. Put that joint up there. Let's get that link going for Graphic God, because he does a lot of what you see on this show is Graphic God. So we gotta pay respect to the legend, the OG. There it is, y'all. Go check it out. Go sign up. Show some support. No doubt. Oh, you playing a new Fortnite song? Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? With the breaking the servers. All right. Yeah, you doing the no build mode. I heard Eminem drop. It's crazy. Yeah, Fortnite is just, it's hard to say they're not the best live service. I mean, it's just, they blow up their world and just do all types of new stuff. It's crazy. But anyway, got a fun show for y'all. I think I don't see the joysticks and the other people in there because y'all gonna miss Mr. Loverman himself. He's got Sob's got the anniversary thing to do. It's our anniversary. Do you know what to do? So sorry, Joystick, you ain't invited. No doubt. Anytime, Graphic, anytime. It's Timmy, what's going on? So yeah, we're gonna get Attic, we're gonna get King, and we have some little surprise guests pull up, you know, just to hang out, talk about it. Peter Griffin, okay. Big Mad Mo, what's going on? Yes. So look, we are going to get King up in here. He'll be in here soon to kind of mess up the algorithm with his music and break all type of stuff. But Dr. Strangelove, he is not on anniversary with you. If he was, you wouldn't be in here. Do you know what today is? It's Saul's anniversary. It's Saul's anniversary. That was the joint. I don't know about that. Y'all young bucks don't know about that. That's when a lot of babies was getting made. More R&B joints. Anyway, let me stop playing with y'all. But again, stay tuned. Again, shout out to the realm for when I shot my shot for Lena Hart. That's what's up. Yeah, we're gonna do that. What you mean stop that noise? What you mean? What you know about that? Anyway, catch y'all in a bit. Get the rest of the realm up in here. Working on Sarah Bar, working on it. Y'all gotta put the pressure. You know, when I put the tweets up and shoot the shot, y'all gotta put the pressure. Y'all gotta let them know they supposed to be here. Y'all know the intro gonna be good. They know you're gonna have a lot of fun. Y'all gotta let them know. Y'all gotta be like, yo, when y'all coming to the round. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. He said time on card. He said, I bet you had the Jerry. I ain't that old. Damn, that you talking Jerry Curl is like, man, that's like Coming to America days with the Soul Glow and all that. Nah. Send us a shout out to Eris Moon. Yeah, Eris Moon killed it. We had Eris Moon on the last word. Salute. What you know about that? Anyway, catch y'all in a minute.
Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So look, y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal, and haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't want to be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they want to compare me to Freddie and Jason. I'd rather be Hannibal. They be like, why use a video game? Just be original, y'all too dramatical. I know it's random, but I'm addicted to flipping the sample and making it flammable. This is that yoga, fire, flame. They think it's arson up in the apartment, they call it department and I get the blame. Still I be running, collecting them rings. You just a target when I'm in the range. I was the hardest to start regardless back when you was messaging people on AIM. Check my vocals, all on Twitter, but I'm anti-social. Love my city, but I'm still bi-coastal. I got nah, let's switch that up.
What is you doing?
What I want to do?
Don't stop. Nah, that was dope.
I'm just
Keep that going. Nah, go ahead.
Look, I guess you could say that I'm very spoiled. For them to be your dogs, they ain't very loyal. But I ain't gonna hold you, I ain't here to boil you. You ain't gotta say it, I'm embarrassed for you. Always been a nerd, never been a loser. Making Voltron with a gang of cougars, and I'm going places. Better tell a Uber, cause it's pretty hard to sleep on Freddy Krueger. Let's do that again. Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So look, y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal, and haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't want to be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they want to compare me to Freddie and Jason. I'd rather be Hannibal. They be like, why use a video game? Just be original, y'all too dramatical. I know it's random, but I'm addicted to flipping the sample and making it flammable. This is that yoga, fire, flame. They think it's arson up in the apartment, they call it department and I get the blame. Still I be running, collecting them rings. You just a target when I'm in the range. I was the hardest to start regardless back when you was messaging people on AIM. Check my vocals, all on Twitter, but I'm anti-social. Love my city, but I'm still bi-coastal. Nah, let's switch that up.
What is you doing?
What I want to do?
Don't stop. Nah, that was dope.
I'm just
Keep that going. Nah, go ahead.
Look, I guess you could say that I'm very spoiled. Feeling to be your dog, they ain't very loyal. But I ain't gon' hold ya, I ain't here to boil you. You ain't gotta say it, I'm embarrassed for ya. Always been a nerd, never been a loser. Making Voltron with a gang of cougars. And I'm going places, better tell a Uber. Cause it's pretty hard to sleep on Freddy Krueger. Whew. Let's do that again. Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So look. Y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal. And haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't wanna be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they wanna compare me to Freddy and Jason. I'd rather be Hannibal. They be like, why use a video game? Just be original, y'all too dramatical. I know it's random, but I am addicted to flipping the sample and making it flammable. This is that yoga, fire, flame. They think it's arson up in the apartment, they call it department and I get the blame. Still I be running, collecting them rains. You just a target when I'm in the range. I was the hardest to start regardless back when you was messaging people on AIM. Check my vocals, all on Twitter, but I'm anti-social. Love my city, but I'm still bi-coastal. I got let's switch that up.
What is you doing?
What I wanna do?
Don't stop. Nah, that was dope.
I'm just
Keep that going. Nah, go ahead.
Look, I guess you could say that I'm very spoiled. Feeling to be your dog, they ain't very loyal. But I ain't gon' hold ya, I ain't here to boil you. You ain't gotta say it, I'm embarrassed for ya. Always been a nerd, never been a loser. Making Voltron with a gang of cougars. And I'm going places, better tell a Uber. Cause it's pretty hard to sleep on Freddy Krueger. Whew. Let's do that again. Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So look. Y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal. And haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't wanna be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they wanna compare me to Freddy and Jason. I'd rather be Hannibal. They be like, why use a video game? Just be original, y'all too dramatical. I know it's random, but I am addicted to flipping the sample and making it flammable. This is that yoga, fire, flame. They think it's arson up in the apartment, they call it department and I get the blame. Still I be running, collecting them rains. You just a target when I'm in the range. I was the hardest to start regardless back when you was messaging people on AIM. Check my vocals, all on Twitter, but I'm anti-social. Love my city, but I'm still bi-coastal. I got let's switch that up.
What is you doing?
What I wanna do?
Don't stop. Nah, that was dope.
I'm just
Keep that going. Nah, go ahead.
Look, I guess you could say that I'm very spoiled. Feeling to be your dog, they ain't very loyal. But I ain't gon' hold ya, I ain't here to boil you. You ain't gotta say it, I'm embarrassed for ya. Always been a nerd, never been a loser. Making Voltron with a gang of cougars. And I'm going places, better tell a Uber. Cause it's pretty hard to sleep on Freddy Krueger. Whew. Let's do that again. Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So look. Y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal. And haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't wanna be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they wanna compare me to Freddy and Jason. I'd rather be Hannibal. They be like, why use a video game? Just be original, y'all too dramatical. I know it's random, but I am addicted to flipping the sample and making it flammable. This is that yoga, fire, flame. They think it's arson up in the apartment, they call it department and I get the blame. Still I be running, collecting them rains. You just a target when I'm in the range. I was the hardest to start regardless back when you was messaging people on AIM. Check my vocals, all on Twitter, but I'm anti-social. Love my city, but I'm still bi-coastal. I got let's switch that up.
What is you doing?
What I wanna do?
Don't stop. Nah, that was dope.
I'm just
Keep that going. Nah, go ahead.
Look, I guess you could say that I'm very spoiled. Feeling to be your dog, they ain't very loyal. But I ain't gon' hold ya, I ain't here to boil you. You ain't gotta say it, I'm embarrassed for ya. Always been a nerd, never been a loser. Making Voltron with a gang of cougars. And I'm going places, better tell a Uber. Cause it's pretty hard to sleep on Freddy Krueger. Whew. Let's do that again. Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So look. Y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal. And haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't want to be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they want to compare me to Freddie and Jason. I'd rather be Hannibal. They be like, why use a video game? Just be original, y'all too dramatical. I know it's random, but I am addicted to flipping the sample and making it flammable. This is that yoga, fire, flame. They think it's arson up in the apartment, they call it department and I get the blame. Still I be running, collecting them rains. You just a target when I'm in the range. I was the hardest to start regardless back when you was messaging people on AIM. Check my vocals, all on Twitter but I'm anti-social. Love my city but I'm still bi-coastal. I got let's switch that up.
What is you doing? Don't stop. Nah, that was dope.
I'm
Keep that going.
Look, I guess you could say that I'm very spoiled. Feeling to be your dog, they ain't very loyal. But I ain't gon' hold ya, I ain't here to boil you. You ain't gotta say it, I'm embarrassed for ya. Always been a nerd, never been a loser. Making Voltron with a gang of cougars. And I'm going places, better tell a Uber. Cause it's pretty hard to sleep on Freddy Krueger. Let's do that again. Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So look. Y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal. And haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't want to be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they want to compare me to Freddie and Jason. I'd rather be Hannibal. They be like, why use a video game? Just be original, y'all too dramatical. I know it's random, but I am addicted to flipping the sample and making it flammable. This is that yoga, fire, flame. They think it's arson up in the apartment, they call it department and I get the blame. Still I be running, collecting them rains. You just a target when I'm in the range. I was the hardest to start regardless back when you was messaging people on AIM. Check my vocals, all on Twitter but I'm anti-social. Love my city but I'm still bi-coastal. I got let's switch that up.
What is you doing? Don't stop. Nah, that was dope. Keep that going.
Look, I guess you could say that I'm very spoiled. Feeling to be your dog, they ain't very loyal. But I ain't gon' hold ya, I ain't here to boil you. You ain't gotta say it, I'm embarrassed for ya. Always been a nerd, never been a loser. Making Voltron with a gang of cougars. And I'm going places, better tell a Uber. Cause it's pretty hard to sleep on Freddy Krueger. Let's do that again. Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So look. Y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal. And haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't want to be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they want to compare me to Freddie and Jason. I'd rather be Hannibal. They be like, why use a video game? Just be original, y'all too dramatical. I know it's random, but I am addicted to flipping the sample and making it flammable. This is that yoga, fire, flame. They think it's arson up in the apartment, they call it department and I get the blame. Still I be running, collecting them rains. You just a target when I'm in the range. I was the hardest to start regardless back when you was messaging people on AIM. Check my vocals, all on Twitter but I'm anti-social. Love my city but I'm still bi-coastal. I got let's switch that up.
What is you doing? Don't stop. Nah, that was dope. Keep that going.
Look, I guess you could say that I'm very spoiled. Feeling to be your dog, they ain't very loyal. But I ain't gon' hold ya, I ain't here to boil you. You ain't gotta say it, I'm embarrassed for ya. Always been a nerd, never been a loser. Making Voltron with a gang of cougars. And I'm going places, better tell a Uber. Cause it's pretty hard to sleep on Freddy Krueger. Let's do that again. Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So, look. Y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal. And haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't want to be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they want to compare me to Freddie and Jason. I'd rather be Hannibal. They be like, why use a video game? Just be original, y'all too dramatical. I know it's random, but I am addicted to flipping the sample and making it flammable. This is that yoga, fire, flame. They think it's arson up in the apartment. They call it department and I get the blame. Still I be running, collecting them rains. You just a target when I'm in the range. I was the hardest to start regardless back when you was messaging people on AIM. Check my vocals. All on Twitter, but I'm anti-social. Love my city, but I'm still bi-coastal. I got... Nah, let's switch that up.
What is you doing?
What I wanna do?
Don't stop. Nah, that was dope.
I'm
Keep
just
that
super
going. Keep that going. Nah, go ahead.
Look, I guess you could say that I'm very spoiled. For them to be your dogs, they ain't very loyal. But I ain't gonna hold you, I ain't here to boil you. You ain't gotta say it, I'm embarrassed for you. Always been a nerd, never been a loser. Making Voltron with a gang of cougars. And I'm going places, better tell a Uber. Cause it's pretty hard to sleep on Freddy Krueger. Whew. Let's do that again. Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So, look. Y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal. And haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't want to be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they want to compare me to Freddie and Jason. I'd rather be Hannibal. They be like, why use a video game? Just be original, y'all too dramatical. I know it's random, but I am addicted to flipping the sample and making it flammable. This is that yoga, fire, flame. They think it's arson up in the apartment. They call it department and I get the blame. Still I be running, collecting them rains. You just a target when I'm in the range. I was the hardest to start regardless back when you was messaging people on AIM. Check my vocals. All on Twitter, but I'm anti-social. Love my city, but I'm still bi-coastal. I got... Nah, let's switch that up.
What is you
What I
doing?
wanna do?
Don't stop. Nah, that was dope.
I'm
Keep
just
that
super
going. Keep that going. Nah, go ahead.
Look, I guess you could say that I'm very spoiled. For them to be your dogs, they ain't very loyal. But I ain't gonna hold you, I ain't here to boil you. You ain't gotta say it, I'm embarrassed for you. Always been a nerd. I'ma just chill and watch them and eat snacks in the attic. I wanted to chill with the pack and be like a young wolf, but then they would mistake me for addict. If I can imagine, it's cool to give you some advice, then invite your girl to your squadron. Cause if you don't give her that option, you gon' be single player like Sovereign. You gon' get tossed in the bushes by King David. Royalty and not a pretender. Detrimental to an elemental, what's an avatar to a knee bender. I gotta be me though. I know it's my destiny, word to Cognito. Who cares if you fly, if you still a mosquito? You swear you ain't stunting, but really be Steve-O. You like to collect stuff and that's cool, but I got bad news. Even if you really was that dude, King David still be the king of the statues. Since a juvenile, I've been cursed with a curse to be musical. And if you hate it, we'll meet in the crucible. Other than that, then it's cool and it's beautiful. We let you know that your dreams are pursuable. Whatever you wanna do, then it's doable. If you got work on a Sunday, it's suitable. Cause you can listen to this in your cubicle on the Lord's Day. Woo. If you got work on a Sunday, it's suitable. Cause you can listen to this in your cubicle on the Lord's Day.
Start off with them God Howard bars. We might check right quick, King, because you know we're having technical difficulties today.
Oh, man.
Woo.
Sith Lord King in the building.
Yeah.
We outside, you know the feeling. 5K, you know we do it. Spin the block on the ops, you know we real kid.
The line is advancing. The line is advancing.
Oh, man. Putting the boot on their throat.
Ooh,
It's not a
early.
joke.
Early.
Let's get 'em.
Kick the ball over the fence to let them know who yard is this.
Ooh-wee.
Beans is on it right there. Beans is on it. Let's get
for
this
sure.
thing going.
Okay, let me slide over.
You want to get your slide? You get your slide on? What you doing? What's going on over there with that? What you doing over there? What's happening? I'm going solo. Hear ye, and we are live. Welcome. I dropped the mic. Now I'm going solo. Oh, my Ice Cube.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be playing no Vaseline over here, man. That shut you down.
Shut you down? NWA versus what you call it? Versus Cube?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Welcome to the ILP Podcast, LLC, and also live on lordsofgaming.net. Episode number 333. Another glorious Sunday. We're back at the round table on the Lord's Day. And today, we've got PhilSpencer having no plans for Game Pass on PlayStation and Nintendo. You ridiculous.
You just lost one.
Yo, you stupid. Not the Lauryn Hill King. Not the Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, gotta get the Lauryn Hill on him. Let's go to Lauryn Hill.
It's funny how money changes situation. She was killing it.
Yeah.
Sega teases something at the Game Awards.
Shout out to Xbox.
You funny. New Fallout and HaloTV trailers.
Ooh, wee.
UndeadLabs projects. And NC Soft and Sony partnership to discuss. So we gonna get right into it. So let's introduce. We got Missing Lords.
We back on our Kid and Play.
We Kid and Play back together. We back on the block.
Let's
We
get
back
it.
on the block.
Yeah,
We
let's
back
go
on the block.
get it, man. Let's go get this.
Shout out to Lord Addict. Should be hopefully joining us shortly. He's got a little power situation to try to get that rectified. And then can we send love for the It's Our Anniversary?
Yeah, but nah, you ain't got to send like because he having fun though.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, he having fun. He having too much fun right now.
Shout out to Salve and Lady Salve doing what they do. I'm sorry, Joystick
Anniversary.
and Strange Love, but this is what has to happen right now. The man has to
Y'all
be.
the side boos. Just sit back in the bushes. Shut up.
No, you ain't
It's
calling
not
me.
your day. You get Valentine's Day the next day. That's on you.
He said the side booze. I'm done.
Yeah, you're on the side. Sit back and relax.
I cannot. But anyway, let's introduce the rest of the realm in the round table. And of course, we have the incredible Hulk of this, a.k.a. the Excess Gamer.
Ooh.
The prophet of Xbox.
Swami.
King of the statues, who demands nothing less than that premium experience and is the unequivocal leader of the Xbox frontline movement.
Ooh.
Beloved Lord King, how we doing? The drip is very heavy right now. I'm feeling
Do
it right now.
appreciate it. That is
Dripping,
straight. We mixed this leather with piranha and
we do a piranha.
crocodile and panther. So we got snake and we got
I'm feeling like remember Cobra Python Patrol?
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
I'm feeling Python Patrol.
Because I was looking at Tomax and Sabop clothes, so I was like, I want to try to do a little Tomax and Sabop situation. You know?
Okay.
Since Sith Lord King is in the building.
Sith Lord King, all right.
I want to give respect to Ryan Garcia.
What happened?
I really want to give respect to him because he was at his height, then he fought Tank, and then he was at his lowest. And we also got to remember, because Ryan Garcia fought Duarte's last night, Oscar Duarte's, and it's like his team was setting him up to fail. You know, we ain't gonna lie. You know, Oscar De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins haven't been the people that was behind this kid. When he lost, they left him to the podium by himself. His trainer didn't show up. Nobody. He was there by himself to face the world. And he said it in the press conference. You know, y'all don't back me, but y'all could take that check though. Y'all could sign that check. He
put the business out?
Yeah, he was up there. You know, he said, only person that got him is Jesus Christ and his team that he has now, his family. And this is an eye-open, sobering situation to a lot of you individuals. People can only be around you as far as they can use you.
Facts.
And this kid knows this, but he didn't let that crumble his world because he built himself up. He understand. He went jogging. He went training. He went working out. He went fighting. He won these things. So the people behind him that's there or not there, that's not really helping you out, they don't matter, man. What really matters is your connection with God and your family.
Factual.
And he found that out very early. So a lot of these guys find it out late in life. He found it out very early in life. Use these people as a tool, the tool that they are useful for. And when he won last night, Oscar smiling, Bernard smiling, everybody there. But when he lost, nobody was there. You know, and I felt for the kid, and I wanted to know how he was going to rebound. So he went to Derek James. That was Earl Jr.
What, Space Jr.? What happened with Space?
Trainer. He's with his trainer. So he went there, and you know, he got his mind right. He says he felt like it's a home in Houston. He looked decent. He looked really good. He was sharp in his movements, and he won the fight. He won the fight by knockout in the 8th round. Looked really good. The dude that they put him in with was no joke. He was coming for him. And it was a really good fight. So I just want to give a shout out to Ryan Garcia, a young man who's understands in life very early.
Salute.
The world is very harsh for man. I want you guys to understand that right now. There's nobody coming to save you. There's nobody that's gonna come, like no imaginary savior. You got to save yourself. So that boy put in that work, and he did exactly what he's supposed to do, and that's what we teach in the Xbox Frontline. So this week, it's been Fortnite.
Oh
Fortnite
God, yo, yeah, it's your week. It's your week. It's your week.
Yo, shout out to everybody like me that could not get into the live event.
I heard it's crazy. I heard Eminem is there. I heard it's crazy.
Yo, it's wild. So I was watching through Kai Cenat's stream, right? And he got in there because you know he has what, 1 million subscribers.
Okay.
Shout out to the 5K. We hit 5K.
5K salute. Let's go.
Adidas 2019. Hit me because we have to get together. I don't know if you hit me on Xbox. King David OTW, hit me there. Hit me on my Twitter, King David OTW. Hit me wherever you can hit me. Pause. And so you can get your statue. He won the we did the raffle thing.
Yeah.
And he won. Yeah, he won the 1/10 Iron Studios Black Panther.
Ooh.
It's dope. Yeah, it's dope. So he's getting that. Now we have another statue we're giving away this week for the 5K. We got 5K. Next one is going to be at 10K. And when we hit 100 members.
What about the statue for the friends and family? What about them statues?
Oh, yeah, we got you too.
It seems like a lot of giving away. I'm not part of it.
You're part of this. You're part of this. Shut up. He also got to get his stand and stuff, people.
Yeah, true. And I got to get my Jeep. I got your mind.
Yeah. So we got to get him. Anyway, this stuff's been shipped out. So, we want y'all people to just reach out to me, get to me, and all you people that did that. So we's playing Fortnite. So Fortnite is B. I'm not gonna lie. They had 100 million people.
That's crazy.
100 million.
That's crazy.
And I couldn't get in.
That's crazy, bro. Shout out to Bill Stillwell and them team. They over there at Epic. They doing what they do. It's to the point now. It's like them not winning a live service award is kind of disrespectful at this point. If you really think, and I'm the Fortnite. I came in as the Fortnite super hater. Remember, I was PUBG. Yeah, then I remember when they did the Unreal Engine update. Yeah, and they did the 60 frames. Yeah, and we was like, oh god, they put
with the translucent and everything.
Then they took over every pop culture icon. They blew up the world, do all this craziness, and then when y'all had me, because I was like, I never played that. I'm not building They said, forget starting. That wasn't the moment. Sinister, no build mode. When y'all told me about no build mode, and I was like, because that was the you be in a gunfight and the dude construct a house, and you be like, nah, fam, you know what I'm saying? But when they said, nah, you ain't gotta do that, Carl. And I'm like, wait, they got a mode for that? Yes. Just regular the guns, and we was playing together. I was like, yeah, they got it. Because that was my only issue. And then after that, Surfer, Destiny, I was like, all right, they got me.
It is unequivocally, by far, the most topical game moving.
It's crazy.
I want to give a shout out to Oh No's Alex. I want to give a shout out to Fatanga, and I want to give a shout out to Mixie. Absolutely. Yo, all right, so those are 3 shows that I watch, podcasters that I watch. Fatanga's never on camera, but he has this little animation. Yeah. That's insane. Mixie's never on camera. She has this little animation. Alex is always on camera. He always got his pepperonis.
He got the pepperonis out.
But these individuals are 3 individuals that can say the stuff that I can't say. I say it they can't say. Like they curse.
Yeah.
I don't curse.
Sure.
Right? So I watch them to get the extra laughs. Like that's what I would have said.
The after dark laugh.
I love their content and I love what they bring. You know, they push the salt line crazy. They are out here doing the work of, you know, there go Addict. There he go.
Oh.
I was trying to hold it up for my man to get in.
Oh, we got the power. Let's go.
You got power. No light.
Yo.
He's on his cell phone.
Continue.
So yeah, I like the content and stuff that they do. Now I don't know if we can talk about this game that I'm playing as I'm in beta because I'm a beta boy.
Yeah, NDA, be careful. Dudes is out here messing up.
So I can't say nothing about that?
No, you can say what it is. You can say what it is. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I know what it is. Yeah, everybody's doing it.
Yeah. All right. So I'm playing.
No, you can't. You can't even say you're playing it.
Oh, you can't say play? Thank you, Addict.
Oh, okay.
He's got the power.
It's a dope game.
It's dope. It's dope.
Yeah, so, you know, I'm gonna talk around it, right?
So wait, hold on. So let's talk beta boy talk. Go ahead. Talk that beta boy talk. do what you do. Do what you do.
He got me.
You're the beta boy now, huh? New codes. Easy access, early access. Ooh.
This guy with the easy access. This is not easy access. King.
Easy
That's
access,
solved.
King. Let's go.
That's solved. He's
Beta
easy
boys
access.
in the house.
So all right. I didn't, all right. It's a DC game.
Yes.
All right.
We
Winky
know.
wink,
Yes.
wink, wink.
Winky wink.
It's a DC game, and it's a squad based game.
Oh God.
Wink, wink, wink.
Yes.
But at the same time, though, they put something on the screen that you can't see your screen.
Yeah, because it's like, no.
It's your name.
Oh.
All over.
Oh.
So if you post a screenshot, they got you. They know who did it.
You out of here.
I get to say this. I want to say this. Graphically, the details, sickening.
Just be careful.
Sickening.
We can talk about it next week.
Okay, cool, but it's sickening. I want y'all to
back to you, Carl.
In fact, y'all want to get you. I think he dry snitching, and we don't want that. We don't want the snitching. We don't want that right now.
So what else?
Anything else you've been playing? What else you been playing?
Yes. Okay. So I go to my Game Pass. I think we're supposed to get 30 days of Christmas with these dudes,
bro.
It seems like every day they dropping a new hit. It was who was mad at me because I kept saying the Revenant. It's not the Revenant, King. It's the Remnant. So I'm playing the Revenant, and I'm mad as hell because I purchased Revenant 2. The Remnant 2. Let me say it. Start saying it right. Let me just stop doing the Addict. I purchased the Remnant 2. And remember I was like, yeah, I got to a point where I needed
help.
Yeah, I needed help. Because that great game was crazy hard. Post. So but then I go to Game Pass. It's in there. I said, I could save myself some money. Like I'm mad as hell. So this is where the fearful stuff comes in from, where you don't know if you should buy something and it'll pop up. But I like when the indie games is in it because I know damn well I ain't buying them. Right? So I saw like the Lone Wolf joint that they got in there. That intrigues me. Because you know what I'm thinking? Like you know when you play Ghost of Tsushima?
Yes.
And you see how the fox pop out?
Yes.
And you gotta follow the fox.
You gotta follow the fox.
They got a whole game right now with just a fox. So my joint is like, this is the spinoff of the fox.
I'm done. He went solo. This is solo joint. Yeah.
He was so nice. He went solo. He got his own joint. So I want to follow the Nordic fox. So I downloaded it. I'm getting ready. But I'm too busy playing, Fortnite right now.
You got your Fortnite on.
Yeah, other than that, everything's lit.
No doubt. Lord Addict, I think he's still away. Is he back? He's still working things out behind the scenes. Yes, he is. But we got the gaming ninja himself, the Shinobi, LordCognito. Spreading that real to the rum and ILP. Not telling you what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. Shout out Mr. Matty Play. Shout out to Finding Dude. Talking them Steam reviews from Starfield, which is kind of funny, and had a funny debate about AI. King, you would have loved it. You would have loved it.
So what side does he fall
on? Oh, he on your
on
side.
AI?
Oh, he's on your side.
Right.
He's on your side. He's like, nah, we got to talk about it. So I had made up the fun. You know me with the instigating. So I had the funny scenario for him, right? Because I was like, all right, cool. I get it. You ethics and you worried about certain things. Fair, right? So I said, see, me and you know this reference. You're going to get it. So I was like, there was a character in G.I. Joe named Serpentor. And I said, he was made up of all the DNAs of the greatest leaders, and they put it together. So I said, remember, So, this I command, right?
Yeah.
So I said, so what if all the greats, the Ty Howard, Drew Carpathian, all the great Ride passed away, and they submit they joint to this, and you had the AI algorithm that you can make the story, just the story or whatever it is, from them with the greatest artists and the greatest. So he's like, oh, I'm just saying, like, they shouldn't even contribute to the. I said, but somebody
That's
go.
right. That's right. I'm with him because I think so that I wouldn't want it.
You want? So what? Okay, so Tupac. They'd be like,
right.
let's say he's alive, and they like, all right, cool. You spit some balls into the algorithm. He submit to joint, and then you get the Tupac GPT.
Well, they got that now.
I know.
So, and I'm not a fan of it because right now I go on YouTube and I don't know. I sent something to you.
Yeah, I know.
I sent something to you the other day with Slick Rick and with Big Daddy Kane. I didn't know if it was real or if it was fake.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here, and we're at a point right now where we're being fooled. Like, they got a lot of Joe Rogan AI like chat joints. Like, okay, so if you scroll on TikTok, there's a lot of people using Joe Rogan's voice to talk about fake stuff. And you'll be like, nah, that ain't Joe Rogan. But because it'll get to a point where it gets too ridiculous. But there are instances where it's indistinguishable between the person and the AI. I think that is a terrible thing.
I feel you on the side of caution. So you're about the ethics and regulation, right? So
for our industry, I'm trying to preserve the human nature of it.
All right, you try the spirit, the soul.
Right,
that's where you at.
Because the AI can't create.
Right, it's whatever you feed it.
Right. So, but we're gonna get to the point where that AI is going to become sentient, and who's to say? But who's to say that it hasn't become sentient? Right.
I'm Miles Dyson. I'm in there. I made it happen.
Right. See. Yeah.
Skynet, I'm here for this. I'm here for this.
I can't wait till
his phone
is the first phone that has it, and they hide in his phone.
Listen,
I can't wait.
Man, I'm gonna have Skynet down. I'm gonna be down. So I'm gonna be down before they need an emissary to be able to talk to y'all when they take over. So I'm gonna be complicit.
My heart. My heart.
Corporate Cog in the building. Corporate Cog in the building.
Yo, my heart. Because you know
what? What if you get your greatest hoax stories ever? The greatest. I don't care. What if they fix the MCU? They'd be all fire now. They stick to the source material.
No. No. So what happened to Tyson Watiti? What happened to this? Like, when is enough enough?
We need some Pentor. We need this.
No, that's okay. So you're confusing. You're mixing cloning.
No, I'm taking the greatest leaders of all time in any genre. They get to feed the algorithm and create what King always wanted. And live forever. You don't want to listen to Michael Jackson, do you?
But they do that now, and it's not nice. Like, it's not nice.
We're going to do this for a separate show. We're going to do it for a separate show. I know we're going to do it. We're going to do it for a separate show. Hold this. Yeah. We're going to say this one.
We're going to do this for a Patreon.
We're going to do this for a Patreon. Yeah, this is going to be a Patreon. But it was this is lit.
No, man. I'm opposed to this.
I'm opposed. So what I was going to say, so we got that, and then shout out to the last word, man. Shout out to Ibontis. Shout out. We had the legendary Morla Gorandora. Man. Eris, for those who don't know, she plays Eris Morn in Destiny. That's the voice actress. And she was awesome. She's also done Moss VR. She's done the that. Her catalog is crazy. That was awesome. So for me, I've been doing Destiny Season of the Wish. You know what I mean? That's just lit. A lot of stuff going on. I know it's not popular to talk about that.
Season of the Wish. We wish y'all wasn't purchased by Sony.
It's actually like la. That's right, so shady. There we go. La. There we go. So we got that. And then
don't feed into his stuff.
No, feed into. I'm down. I'm Cobra. I'm Cobra. I'm Serpentor. I'm all that. Python Patrol, all that. And I've been playing Cocoon. Shout out to those guys over there. Yeah, it's cool. Because those are the people. Remember the people that made Inside? They had split up. So one half of that team went and they did Somerville, which I still like. So I call that dad. That's the dad side. They got the graph. They got the, you know what I'm saying? But the mom side, I was worried because I was like, I don't know if y'all got the artistic vision I like. but I'm not
This
gonna
is
front.
pretty cool.
Oh my god, that game is amazing. That game is
The puzzles
amazing.
is dope.
The puzzles crazy, jumping in the 3D, going between worlds, and it's insane. Cocoon is fire. Salute to that.
So let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Did the split? Who you think did the split best?
It's funny because Maddie asked me. Yeah, I think. Listen, Dad was looking good at first, but the problem was some of it was amazing. If you end the game, has one of the best moral choices I've ever seen with multiple endings. It's great. It's a heartfelt story, but there's technical issues that prevent it from being great. He's almost perfect. He needed that mom's touch, that fine comb to really, you know what I'm saying? And mom's thing is, at first I was like, oh, you need that. I don't know, this one button and it looks simple. And I was like, Then she's like, hold up. And the game just flips on its head. They just slowly building you up to mechanics. It's like 4 or 5 mechanics on mechanics and going between worlds. And then you got this thing with this almost
The onboarding is perfect.
Oh man! So I have to front. I can't front. Cocoon is the heart.
Yeah.
That's the soul. That's the So I have to say, right as of now, the developer team that made Cocoon, I think they're a little ahead. You know what I'm saying, as far as where the joy.
I hope the same thing.
Yeah, I hope they get back together because I think when they was together, they made Inside. I know it's over. It's probably they both got their separate companies, but that's why I'm at. Some people say Cocoon, fire, 10 out of 10. Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. I have to. I can't front on that. So we got that. Atticus, the back. Is he not back yet? Or not?
He's
All right,
back.
cool.
But remember the dude is there.
Yeah, so he's doing the thing. All right, cool. So what I'll do, I'm sorry there's no solve, but I'm going to have to try my best. Let me pull up the G-zones. And then, actually, let me bring somebody in, too. We got some stuff we got to bring. Oh, shout out to Gerald Mack, member for 37 months. All hail the ILP, #Graybeards. Have a real love gaming. You new dudes should try it. # love the hobby. Salute the gamers. Salute. Pony up, $5 super chat. Hope Xbox terms are more amenable than Sony. Given their focus on building out a legacy marketplace with OG 360, it would seem self-defeating otherwise. Okay, all right. Robert Kellett, LordsOfGaming.net in the building. $2 super chat. Blessed day, Lords. Excited for the ad awards. Wow, the ad awards. You messy. Shout out to Hood Ninjachi Gaming and Entertainment. $50 super chat. Todd Howard is the greatest troll in gaming. He lied and said Starfield has a new game plus. He then rolls credits at the end of every chapter. If one reviewer would have selected replay, they would have seen the narrative continues. Thus, #Starfield has no new game plus. He's saying they got no new game plus, y'all. He said Todd is out here lying. He feels very strongly about this. I don't know where this is coming from, but okay.
Well, I think that was sarcasm for the $50.
Okay, no, I've seen this guy before.
Okay, I mean, well, I appreciate your $50 for you to say that, but there is new game plus. I mean, if you choose not to continue,
maybe he meant like the structural definition. Maybe because you don't end it and then there's a screen that say press start, and then it says new game plus, as opposed to it says replay your game. Start. Oh, I don't want to spoil it because you didn't play it.
I know how they do.
Yeah.
Well, I was playing Starfield this week.
Yeah, I didn't play it, but I know you didn't finish it.
Nah, my thing is I'm gonna do what I wanna. This is the beauty of this game. I'm gonna do what I wanna. But also, if you are upset that you start over and it's more, the world is flushed out, you know where it is. Yeah. And you got everything that you had before, but that's not new game plus to you. I don't know what to tell you, but that sounds like new game plus to me. Like, cause I finished Spider-Man, and just because it just start right back off there, they just drop you in the world and say go for it, and you got all your stuff. That sounds like new game plus to you. But see, the thing with Todd Joint is there's other content. I'm just swinging around the same stuff. The book bag ain't there no more. It's just the same stuff.
Yeah,
so
maybe it means the implementation, I guess. Maybe that's what the formal definition.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe explain Hood
Yeah.
Ninjachi, because we want to respect. Pony up, $2 super chat again. King David taking it to these Philistines.
Oh my God! Yo, please don't associate me with that.
Oh, I just realized that was bad. Yeah, Dr. Strangelove, $2. We're gonna move on. $2. I forgot that was bad. Please don't let Addict read the super chats. Y'all don't do him like that, Dr. Strange.
Oh man, Dr. Strangelove, he's dope like that.
No doubt. Let's play with each other's joysticks. $5 super chat. I don't want to know. If Soft playing me, don't let it show. Cause my heart can't take it anymore. If you playing me, please don't.
Hey, boo, you been the side piece.
Yo, what was that joint? That's an ill song. What was that joint? That was the Mario Winans joint.
Yeah, that's the joint from Puffy.
Yeah. Oh, damn. This is not the time.
Yeah.
This is not
See,
the time. Everybody's out of political pocket right now.
Y'all trying to cancel
They're
us.
trying to cancel us.
Yeah, we can't. We ain't hanging out with Brother Love. We can't associate with Brother Love.
Yeah,
right?
Brother Love. Anyway, Nintendo and the Otaku, $2 super chat. Fortnite game of the generation. It's undeniable, King. Do you agree?
It's different. It's not even you at this point in time. Is part of our fabric of society.
Yeah,
it's
pop
not.
culture.
It's not just. Yeah, it is. You know what it is?
Mm-hmm.
When this, like, let's say the world was to end tomorrow, and another alien form comes down here and they say, "What was they doing?" Fortnite will be our game. Like that. That they will use that game as the peak. Because it is in more minds than anybody that I've ever seen. I can see why people chasing that bag.
Let's be real, King. Epic would have those aliens in the game by the next Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, you know about those aliens, right? Oh, he don't know about the aliens. Oh, sorry, my bad.
No, you good. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, Dr. Strangelove, $2 super chat. I'm no side meal king. I'm the main course for Saul.
Mental illness is something that we all should check. And all I will tell you is, yeah, whatever he told you.
No, you did not do that. You are ridiculous.
Whatever he told you, boo-boo. Wink, wink. Yeah, you the main course. Ha ha.
He said whatever he told you. I am done with you.
You think he the main course, Coco? He not.
You are ridiculous. I cannot. Hold on one second. Got a little. There we go. Let's take this joint off the screen. There we go. All right, cool. We got some guests pulling up, and we're going to, it's time to talk about things a little bit. It's time to talk about things. What's going on with LordsOfGaming.net, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. Shout out to the team. Shout out Mahmoud in the bell. Let me get a mic check right quick, Mahmoud. Just want to make sure I hear you good.
Check 1 2 check.
Yeah, turn yourself up a little bit. A little loud if you can. There we go. But while you're doing that, yeah, man, it's that time to celebrate LordsOfGaming.net, man. Very proud. We got a lot of writing talent this month and, the past month. And just to see the influx of great articles and people coming onto the team, very exciting time right now. I call it the new draft class. You know what I'm saying? The new draft class done pulled up. They're doing their thing. They're absolutely killing it. And we're absolutely blessed to have the riders we have. But now it's time to celebrate one that went above and beyond in the month of November. He was absolutely on a tear as a rookie, pretty much. Amazing editorials on both Xbox, Sony Future, Bethesda. I mean, you name it, the kid's been on it, and he's dropping some news pieces. So we proudly present the latest winner of the LordCognito Scribe of the Month to my man, Lord Joseph Lefleur. I like that name, Lefleur. Remember? Lefleur. Eshka. Salute to the legend, the rookie. He could not make it, but he has some bars for us. We're going to let him get his bars off.
Hello, lords and ladies of the realm. I think Sal said he was going to be gone this week, but hello, Addict, King, Cognito. Thank you for letting me have a minute. Thank you very much to the editors of LordsOfGaming.net for choosing me as Scribe of the Month. I'm shocked, honored, humbled, and grateful for that title. Thanks. Special shout out to the other authors at LordsOfGaming.net. Incredible work. New article just went up by Lord Eugene. Excellent piece on game preservation. Check it out. And shout out to my wife and kids, to my family still in New York, and to all those who have moved away. Grateful for all of you. Thanks.
We are back. Salute to Le Flor, Le Fly, Eshka. Let me stop. He probably might not like that. Salute to Joseph LaFleur.
Playing with them. You put some respect on my name.
Put some respect
bro.
on his name. Put some respect. This is our scribe of the month. He's absolutely killing it. And again, proud to have you on the team, brother. Make sure you hit solve up, and we'll take care of you on that. And then, there's a secondary award that we do. And this one is, again, what I consider, what a part of Dizzy's vision, which is kind of nurturing talent, being that calm, soothing voice of reason. The person that everyone goes to and who leads by example, not only, with his influence, he's a great writer himself, found time with all the stuff he does on the back end as far as the editing and everything else, but finds time to drop a nuanced opinion piece, I'm talking about the Game Awards and nominations, and had a Turok 3 remaster review, very stellar. So we proudly present the winner of the Lord Dizzy LOGNET Editor of the Month to my man, Editor-in-Chief, Lord Wayhick, a.k.a. Lord Mahmoud in the building. How we doing, sir?
Thanks,
Speech.
Appreciate it so much, guys. You guys have been, it's been exactly 4 years since I joined LOGNET, so time does fly. So it's been a fantastic ride. I just want to say, anyone who is watching this live now, by all means, apply to join LOGNET. We're always looking for new writers. We're trying to, what do they call it? A call to arms, or what was that
Call
the
to
term
arms.
that you guys?
Yeah.
Call to arms, or so I'm officially announcing it. If you want to join LOGNET, just shoot us an application. We'll get you settled, and best of luck to all of you. And it's just been a big part of my life right now, and I enjoy all the time that's spent with the writers. And I love seeing it grow, and let's hope we have a great 2024 as well.
Nice. Look, brother, words cannot describe how much I appreciate you on the team. Like, you don't even know, like, where we would be without you. I'm putting the site in there, and just like Mahmoud said, again, if you guys are interested, you're looking to get in the break-in, hit the site, go to the Contact Us section. There's a radio button. You can hit that. We've got a lot of people I see joining up from the realm. And again, just make sure you send in writing a sample piece of something you're passionate about so we can take a look at it, and then we'll get back to you. But I'm very proud of you, brother, and always look forward to our chats and foolishness during the middle of the night while we actually preparing and thinking about stuff. But excited for next year. We got big plans for next year. And again, could not have done this without you, brother. You keep the vision, the spirit of LOGNET alive, and I'm very appreciative. And I need to tell you that every time I talk to you.
Appreciate it. Appreciate the kind words, Cog. And I just want to wish you guys a great show, and I'll be catching you. I'll be in the chat, so join us and have some fun, guys.
No doubt.
Blessings. I thought when I saw Mahmoud pop in, I was like, oh, okay, so we got our fourth.
I mean,
today.
Mahmoud can hang out if he wants.
because
But I don't want to put pressure. The man got a family, but I always give the option, like, if you want to hang out.
I thought he was stepping in for Solve. I thought he was gonna get some of Solve's.
I mean, he got little Solve. Little Solve is part-time Solve, Mahmoud.
That's what I thought.
I can roll my R's as well, just as good as Saul.
Hey, joystick, you heard that?
Oh man, you get joystick on your timeline. Be careful, Mike.
No doubt. Shout out to Puckish Rogue 100. Follow us in the chat. Who's the best robot fighter? Killer Instinct's Fulgore, Mortal Kombat Sector, or Tekken's Jack 8? Or do you have a better robot fighter? Cyber Akuma doesn't count. Thoughts?
Well, I would go with Fulgo, but best robot fighter technically would have to be Ultron.
Okay.
I mean, technically, but if you're gonna talk about one that we can play in a fighting game, I'm gonna have to go with Fulgo. He's the best to me.
No doubt. Mahmoud, any thoughts on that? Or you good?
He's not a robot technically. What's the wood guy in Tekken?
Mokujin.
Mokujin.
Yeah.
He's not a robot, but he's pretty cool though.
Yeah, like training dummy. Yeah. I remember that. He had a silver version of him look like a robot. I forgot, Tetsujin or something like that.
Yeah.
No doubt. Let's get to it. What else we got? We got that. We got the super chats. Okay, so we also have the Patreon question. So what we're gonna do? Shout out to Snail Killer. Oh boy, let me get ready for this. Hello, Pause Lords. Since last week, Senpai asked us who gets Cog. And since Lord Shinobi did not want to acknowledge the non-colorful chat, I will now act as the voice of the voiceless. Chat, Since it was the birthday of the Shinobi, what kind of party did he have? I'll have a few suggestions to what happened. A, hot dog party, UK style. Sausages in buns with mayo everywhere.
Hey, yo!
Option 2, barbecue, BYOM, bring your own meat, where Cog will act as GM, grill master, and will handle everyone's meat.
Yo!
C, arcade Iron Fist tournament. An arcade fighting tournament where the Shinobi faces off a series of opponents by manipulating the double joysticks. I leave the chat to decide what exactly happened. Thank you, Lords, for the awesome year of content. One more week before vacation time. Snail Killer.
Happy birthday to
Thank you for your patronage. Yeah, King, what party did I have? According
I ain't
to
dying. He said that to the chat.
No, he said, oh yeah, he said it to the chat.
Yeah,
he said it to the chat. He said it to
did
chat.
not put me on the spotlight.
I know what's going on. Now I leave the chat to decide. One, Dr. Strangelove immediately responded. 1, hot dogs. Let's see what we got.
Restraining order party. That's what
I definitely felt violated. I felt uncomfortable. I felt groomed. I was being groomed.
You can't use that.
I can't use that word. Pause.
Yeah, since Cassie, you know.
Yeah, joystick.
Yeah.
You got this. Okay, all right. So I only see 1 vote. 2 vote. Oh, Dip Down says 1. All right. So y'all want the hot dog party UK style all week. Mexicans all week sausage party. Why I gotta be all week? Yo, y'all doing the most. Y'all doing the most.
So you having a freak off.
Yo, King, don't do that. King, don't do that. It's too soon. I know what you're doing, King. Yo, so we're gonna move on. We already got enough votes, and that's enough. So user not found says, hope everyone has had a great week and is having a great Sunday so far. Just wanted to ask 2 smaller questions. First, do the Lords think that there will be another Starfield-like Direct next year? 30 to 40 minute showcase for just one game, but it can, or says it can be, but doesn't necessarily need to be attached to the June showcase. And if they do another, which game out of the first-party Xbox game studios, ABK, but that's the Xbox Game Studio Publishing, regardless of if it's announced for next year, would you like to see this Direct be on? Again, hope everyone enjoys the upcoming holidays, and remember to stay safe. So that's what we got there. So what you got as far as a Direct? What do you think it should be on if they do like another Starfield like Direct? What do you think? Okay.
Talk about it like a deep dive.
Yeah. Continue.
They're gonna be doing a deep dive. They're gonna be doing a deep dive on a Valve. I think y'all gonna get that, and y'all gonna get another deep dive. Oh, we have the time and the whatchamacallit going on.
Sorry. Good.
We're gonna be doing another dip down. We're gonna be doing another deep dive into Senua Saga 2. I believe that that game you're gonna be surprised with, from the stuff that I heard with the combat. I think you're gonna be surprised with it. So they're gonna have to talk about that, and get everybody all lathered up and ready for when the game drops.
Why?
Hey, they was talking about brother love and all this other stuff. They gave you a whole sausage party for a week.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah, mayo all over the place. These dudes is wild crazy.
They wild crazy. Mahmoud, your thoughts, sir? Do you think there will be another Starfield-like Direct for a single game, and if so, which one do you think it will be on?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think just echoing on what King said, Avowed and Senua's Saga is definitely the most likely games that will get it. But I'm pretty sure one of them is going to be right after E3 as well. So there will probably be one maybe in the early of the year, and one about E3, just similar to what happened this year with Hi-Fi Rush and Starfield.
I like that. All right. I'll go with one. I don't know if they do. I guess first of all, I'll say Hellblade. Hellblade, it has to show the combat, because that's all we care about at this point. Let's see the fighting. Let's get it on. I don't know the timing yet. Maybe first half of the year, or maybe it is like what Mahmoud says, where they combine it as part of like how they did with Starfield, where it's a showcase and then it's Hellblade, gameplay reveal. Or there's a part of me that says you give Hellblade its own direct, and because ABK is this year, you need a lot more time to focus on all the studios of ABK at E3, so to speak, right? So maybe it's how it was like the Microsoft and Bethesda showcase to let people, this is what's going on, this is what's happening, we're together. I think there needs to be like a Microsoft and Activision showcase kind of verbiage to let people know. Remember, the casual, some of them don't know, like, this is the new home of Call of Duty and yada, 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 so to speak. So
they're going to know next year.
Oh, man.
You're going to know next year when you're going to turn on your PlayStation and it says no PlayStation 6.
You're ridiculous. Anyway, moving on. Another final Patreon question. Shout out to the homie Dip Down Games and Anime. He's back, y'all. Here we go. What we got to save, what we got to do. Because it's going to be crazy.
I'll pause. I was playing with him yesterday in Fortnite. Yo, shout out to him. Jumping in the party, his character not there, but then when we start the game, he show up mysteriously. Kind of weird stuff.
Shout out to Dip Down. That's the homie. He said, well, it's happening again. The world is under attack.
God, it's crazy.
This time by the Galactic Gargoyle, cousin of the Dimensional Dragon. You four have to agree. You can only play one multiplayer game for the rest of your lives.
Oh, okay.
Destiny 2, Fortnite, Street Fighter 6 on Nintendo, Smash Brothers. P.S. Cog, please put the beef to the side. This time, pause. You did kind of single-handedly destroy the world last time. Oh, yeah, because y'all was talking that Street Fighter Tekken nonsense. Yeah. The beef was not trying to hear none of that. So this, I think we can all agree on this one. I think we could. If there's one multiplayer game that we all play, I'm going to put the vote out. I think we would all be comfortable with Halo as the single one. Do you
Hell
think?
no.
No?
Hell no.
You traitor.
Hell no.
You traitor. You ain't advancing.
no.
Take his advanced line away.
We just
Blasphemy.
just had the conversation. If the world ended tomorrow and the aliens came down to see
we
what
play a Fortnite for the rest of our life.
But yes, because that's the only one that's gonna change.
Oh.
Yes, Halo will be the same one. No, man, no. Y'all, I see y'all doing nice stuff over there. That's cute. But 100 million people will refer to Fortnite like Eminem is in Fortnite. Is Eminem taking this mask off in Halo? I just want to know. I mean, Juice WRLD. We Lil Wayne. Come on, LeBron James and them. LeBron James. Like no Taco Tuesdays.
This is bad. What has happened? What is happening here?
Yo, Lego.
Are you the same man that we?
Yes, no.
Are you the same man we bought 4 physical TVs and did a network party? Are you the man that bought the Xbox console before? Are you the man that is the Xbox hold the line ambassador? Are you the man?
Yes. I'm also the guy that put in 40 hours a week in Fortnite. I'm also that dude. Hey,
turncoat. Put the turncoats.
The world knows the truth. We can sit here. I don't care how it smell. We ain't dying this time. We gonna keep it real, 100% real. I love the hell out of Halo. I'm not playing Halo for the rest of my life.
Wow. All right, so Attic, what you voting?
I gotta go Fortnite too.
Oh my!
The thing
God.
is
build mode or no build mode? That's the main question.
No, if it's build mode, then I'm going.
If it's build mode,
good. You got to play it the way the developers intended it. No build mode. You coming with me? You're coming with me. You're coming with me.
Halo guns or no guns? What the hell is that?
Your game got that. Your game got houses. Your game got construction.
But it has the ability to say yes or no. Like we got to take that game in its totality. That game in its totality is no game like it. Let's stop playing games here.
Wow.
Let's stop doing this.
The voice of reason in LogNet. What's your thoughts here?
Listen, the cheap all the way. I
right,
can't play that Home Depot game anymore. That's just
this guy here.
He said Home Depot. He said Home Depot.
You got your editor of the month. Goodbye.
No, now he gotta leave. Now he gotta leave.
He got to go. Like, he got to go. I thought he was down for the crown. He got to go.
Wow, I'm gonna tell Xbox about this.
Let him know.
I'm gonna tell Xbox about this.
They got 100 million people playing their game, sitting in the queue for 2 hours. Yo, I saw a dude that said, I got 2 hours on my queue. Yo, and smiled.
Wow.
So, no, I don't want to hear it. People sat there and waited 2 hours to play a game. Ain't nobody sitting there waiting for 2 hours for Halo.
The thing though, if I'm at the stick, you know, my flag and
Pause.
games as a service, then I'm doing it on Fortnite because to me, I trust Epic to support Fortnite as a games as a service a lot more than I trust 343.
There we go.
Bill Stillwell, come get your people. Come get your people, man. You have infiltrated this podcast. You've infiltrated this podcast. Epic Games, Tim Sweeney. Jesus.
No, we were playing that before that happened.
Okay.
Yeah, King, have we not been playing Fortnite for like 2 years at this point?
Yep. I've been indoctrinated.
You the Halo.
It's a
you
good
and your
game.
brother. Are you the guy that is the guy that plays the Forge modes and with your brother and firefight? And are you the guy? Isn't that you?
Yeah.
Addict?
So I'm the guy that can make that choice because I play them.
Oh, okay, interesting. Wow, this is crazy.
Yes, he's the full Halo package. Pause.
This is
he got a
crazy.
whole dude that comes at them called Halo Reach Around.
King, would you not agree that someone that plays the game pretty consistently can determine
I play the
whether
game.
or not? I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about I play the game consistently. I've seen the turmoils. I've seen the issues. Now, I'm not saying that Halo.
They said turn your back up. You say you're a little low.
Yeah, a little
Yeah,
low.
a little low.
I'm not saying that Halo doesn't have the opportunity to like really captivate something, and I'm not saying that they won't. But one thing I will say is they are so they got a long way to go before they touch something like Fortnite.
Yo, somebody stupid. He said, "Kyle, Massachusetts Fortnite, you got your Halo."
That's it. Put them right in there.
Wow, that's crazy. All right,
My only concern with Fortnite, it's they're always pivoting. The game started out as like a tower defense game, then they did the battle royale game, and then they removed the building from the battle royale game. Now they're doing like a Roblox kind of thing. So that always pivot. It's going to create a really negative cycle in the long run.
Game. That's what makes a good games as a service. The ability to pivot in a correct manner and do it fast and swift. That's what makes a good game.
Tell the truth, shame the devil. Let it be true. So instead of for the next 1,000 years, you playing the same map.
Like, see, just looking at Fortnite and Epic are kings at, oh, you doing that in Battle Royale and it actually makes sense. Let me get that.
That's dope. I like that bar. Let me use that.
Before Apex Legends, we King, you didn't have revive buses on Fortnite, and they're like, oh, you guys found a unique way in Battle Royale to bring people back. Let me hold that.
Let me borrow that mic on your arm.
Bunch of frauds. Soon as he got his anime characters, he betrayed us.
That's right. That's what I needed. That's it.
With the pivots though, like they cost them a lot. A lot of the layouts were attributed directly to like the creator program that they do. So it's a double-edged sword, you know. Like okay, they can pivot, they can get more people in, but sometimes it's at the cost of some of the employees there. So it's kind of ugly, you know.
But it's the end of the world.
The world
it's
is
one game.
we're just gonna die.
The employees are gone, and we just got games. Let's go get it.
Anyway, Lord Addict, where can I find people? What's going on with you, brother? Everything good? You know, my brother from another mother, the difficult game conqueror, Lord of his own world.
So far, I hope everyone likes the new.
Oh, the Peacock is fire. I'm about to go.
Yeah,
I'm about to
well, not.
son.
I wasn't talking about the Peacock.
The setup.
Everyone likes the new setup. I have the ability to raise my desk now.
Show. Addict, Shaun. Yeah, look at that.
That's the only fan.
He's shrinking. He's shrinking.
Shaking. Oh yeah, he got small. Yeah. There you go. He's ridiculous. No, it's fine. I'm feeling it, man.
Yeah. So this is the new way I'm gonna be looking in these streets.
Yeah.
Okay. First off, want to shout out to everyone that followed the Attic Arena, having ain't even made a stream over there, and already have people going over there.
Nice.
Right. My goal is to set everything up in the first of next year. You know, when I play Fortnite with King and them, and you know, I plan on going back. I plan on going back and playing Final Fantasy VII Remake up to Rebirth. So, you know, I appreciate everyone coming through. Definitely, you know, go and follow it if you guys want to see that content. And, you know, for my messy streams, you know, I plan on doing some more of that stuff. And, you know, apparently, like, look, can I guarantee you that when I was streaming on my channel for a couple weeks, that's what resulted in the viewership dip a little bit? No. But my mindset was, I'm going to just make another channel, not even risk it, not even attempt to find out what it is. So definitely go over there. You know, I'm going to be doing a lot more live streams. Hopefully I'm going to be collaborating with content creators, you know, Chase Money, 3MG. You know, I think I'm going to play
Kai Sinat.
Yeah, man, it would be crazy if I could collab with Kai Sinat. I don't know. I think
I'm from the Bronx. I think I can make it happen.
I don't think my blood pressure can handle it. I'm gonna be real with you.
Don't worry. We'll give you some Noxic outside. You'll be good.
But you know, it's been good. I do think I want to play Remnant with King though, because it's on Game Pass. And
hell yeah, and I paid for it, so we can.
See, I didn't. I got that Game Pass back.
I'm so salty with that
Game Pass back.
Yeah, you waited. You held out. No doubt.
It's such a good game as well, you know.
The FOMO got the hell out of me, Mahmoud. Like, yo, Sovereign was like, really? I was like, yeah.
I can just see it now. King, he's right there. Where is he? I heard the bosses in that game's hard. They're not easy.
What? Like, what? Like, the game is ridiculous. And I heard people talking about they wanted what is it?
Oh, look, Troy Attic said Attic held the line and King didn't.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. I'm sorry. I fell into listen, I'm human. Don't you mess with me.
No, King held the line, I advanced the line.
Yeah, for real.
Anyway, that's been it, sir. No doubt. All right, so hold on. Donald, you cannot be sending joints while we live. All right, I'm gonna read because you my man's, but
yeah, from now on, there's
a cutoff time, bro.
Yeah, if your stuff isn't there,
by showtime,
by 8 a.m. the day of,
yes,
then it's just gonna it's a squash. Like,
exactly, it's a one-time situation because I like Donald talking about. Other than that, it ain't happening no more. All right, create the perfect quadruple A studio. Led by 4 directors of your choice, with that have 1,000 devs at their disposal. So, the studio head, the gameplay director, the narrative director, and the art graphical director. Who can create the best possible studio? What you think, man?
Okay, so my choice would be Cliffy B.
Top at the top.
As far as the direction goes, then what's this guy? This crazy dude that made God of War.
You want Borlaug in there too?
Yeah, no, ill.
Oh damn! Disrespect.
Jaffe.
You mean the original? How you gonna disrespect the new one? And you like
this is not me. That's trash. Like I'm not even gonna act like that thing exists. I really wanted to go away.
Man.
I really wanted to go away. It's like watching a season of Loki, like watching paint dry.
Oh, this salute to Corey Borlaug.
Yeah.
Disrespect.
Yeah, if I'm going to the Sony stable, I'm stealing Neil Druckmann. Nobody's looking for him. Nobody checking for Corey.
Man.
I'm checking for Neil. And then add Neil Druckmann to it for story narrative, and then the artwork. I would have to take Rod Ferguson because I know he's gonna get it over the line, and I think him and Cliffy B can work together, and he can have everybody in one team. So that'd be my dream team.
Okay, all right. What about Mahmoud? Any great studio? You know, what would be your perfect quadruple A studio led by 4 directors of your choice?
Yo, I thought we had Lakeith Stanfield.
Lakeith. How you do my man like that? How you do my man 3-bit?
Yo, on everything.
That's not the first time I've heard that.
Everything.
He said, Carl did it.
Special appearance.
Yo, everything I love.
You guys are ridiculous.
I thought that was Lakeith Stanfield. I got hands on my arm that just stood up because
The realm is super lit
I don't
today.
blame you. Just go ahead and leave.
No, I'll take it. I'll take
I
it.
was working the phones.
Yo,
I'll
3-bit.
take
Yo, I am not gonna lie, yo.
You like my movies, King?
Yo,
My movies pretty good.
oh God, yo, I just finished watching Atlanta. So I'm because I'm checking the messages. I picked my head up. I said, oh. I said, Carl threw the crazy Hail Mary. This is it.
So over here, we got to go get a superstar.
We made it.
We made it. Mama, we made it 2 days.
I said, nobody text me. This is the greatest day. Yo, I ain't gonna front. 3-bit, what's up? But yo,
You can call me Lakeith.
You turn this podcast into something different just then.
Y'all killing me. Y'all killing me. Lord 3-bit, what's going on? How we doing, sir?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I just came home, so it was like perfect timing.
Nice.
So to jump in with the fam.
Of course,
What's
of
up?
course. Give me a little microphone level, just a little bit high. What, he even louder than
Put it a
that?
little bit high.
Yeah,
Higher.
there we go. There it is. There it is.
All right, that's good.
I forgot
Yeah.
to show you. I forgot to show you guys. I almost ended my brother's life over this. We have like a bunch of lanterns throughout the years, and I turned around and look what he put as a lantern.
Oh, yeah,
It's a Final Fantasy 16 lantern.
Oh, the 16 joint. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Salute.
I was like, I know you did not just put that travesty on my keys.
No doubt. So, Mahmoud, you were in the middle of answering before King lost his mind.
Sorry, my bad.
Let's go. What you got? So your studio head, this is 4 directors of your choice. Studio head, gameplay director, narrative director, art graphical director.
I would have Kamiya to block everyone on Twitter.
Oh, yo.
And then I'll have
You messy.
and I'll have just the team behind the Mass Effect 2. I don't know who's responsible for that, but they, in terms of like gameplay mechanics, narrative wise, it's who the guys who did like Resident Evil 4? I forgot his name.
Oh,
It
you
was
mean
Nintendo.
well, you didn't? Was it Mikami? I forgot them.
I think it was Mikami. Yeah.
Okay.
Shinji Mikami.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And for graphics.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of the graphical directors. I got to do my research on that.
Yeah, man.
know
Just something that looks like.
Well, we could
Dead
have done
Space
research
remake.
at Don Otaku.
If Don Otaku would have gave us time and stopped sending us Patreon questions live during the show.
These are exams.
Love you,
not
Don.
questions. Let's be honest.
Yeah. All right, no doubt. You got a strong team as it is. You could right there. If you think about something, you're at it as we go on.
Yeah, for sure.
No doubt. Let's get Addict, man. You're 4 directors of your choice to make your perfect quadruple A studio.
Rob Ferguson's definitely going to be
Oh,
one of
you
them.
stole mine. Yup, I was going with Ferg. Big Ferg.
I need that management.
Yeah, we need the game to come out on time. Facts.
I thought about that.
Whoever designed the gameplay of Last of Us Part 2, I'm gonna need to snatch him too.
Drop.
That's why I took
Yeah.
Neil. Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
drop.
I mean, Neil was like overall. I'm talking about the person for the combat itself.
Ooh.
The art.
What you doing? That's hard, right? Can't figure it out.
I'd say the person who's in charge of the art for God of War Ragnarok, because that game did look nice.
Okay.
And what was the last one?
Art, graphical director, narrative director, gameplay director.
Narrative.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably take. Nah, not Kojima.
You ain't
I
getting.
I want to be able to comprehend my story.
Oh, yo.
Lolly lily lalo.
You did good at Lalo?
He said, I need somebody to be able to comprehend.
I would say the people who did make Mass Effect franchise.
Okay, so we doing what's my man? The originals like Casey Hudson and them.
That's if I was allowed guaranteed 3 games. If
Okay.
not, and it was like a one and done, then that because
Said he only nice if he could spit 16.
We need more time.
The thing is, if I'm not going to reach out to a developer that excels at storytelling over a few games if I don't have a few games. So if it's like a one and done type of scenario, then I would reach out to probably the father of Final Fantasy, the person over Mistwalker, because I feel like he writes really good stories.
Okay. I like
Good
that.
answers.
He wrote Lost Odyssey.
Let me get some developer insight here. Let's get a little 3-bit. You know what I'm saying? So this is your perfect quadruple A studio head.
Changed my mind. 3-bit can just control everything.
We got high 3-bit for the art. You know what I'm saying? We got him. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just jumping in, but
No doubt. We got to
said
play with your
4?
chest. Yeah, we need 4.
4?
Yeah, 4. 4 directors of your choice. Studio head, gameplay director, narrative director, art graphical director. This is your perfect quadruple A studio.
For graphical, let's see. I really like the art director who did Hi-Fi Rush. I think he's upcoming. He had knowledge from the guy who did the other franchise, a horror franchise. I can't remember the name.
Was it Evil Within?
Evil Within.
Yes.
So,
I remember when we interviewed him, he was like, he had John, I think is his name.
Yeah,
John Johannes.
John Johannes. Yeah.
He's the person over that whole team. He was just pretty much like, it's weird being like that fresh into the scene, and he was over people that was like vets for like 10-15 years. Like,
I feel like he could bring a fresh perspective with my game. You know,
nice.
That'd be kind of cool.
I like that.
So let's do that for graphical, and for story, I kind of want to go with I think his name is Tamim Antonadis, who did Hellblade.
Ooh. Yeah. I know who you talk about.
Yeah.
I know exactly who you talk about. That's what's up.
So I go
you're
with
making
him
an
for
Xbox
story.
game at this point, right?
Yeah, it might. This is Xbox exclusive.
It's exclusive
for my game. Let's see. For that would be art direction. So if I'm going graphics, I'll put the Coalition.
Ooh, facts.
You know, they're the
extra
masters.
Hard. Yeah, UE5
Unreal.
heavy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I think I got one more. What am I missing?
You got, I think it's 4, right? You got the studio head, you got the gameplay director.
Let's put
who's the head?
I didn't put studio head. I'll put Sarah Bond up in there.
Oh, we doing Bond.
She'd be my studio head.
Okay, all right. That's a good look. I'm cheating because the people I have kind of all do the same thing. So I'm cheating. Studio head probably like Attic said. I'm going with Big Ferg. I'm going Rob Ferguson. We got to ship it. We got to get it on time. It's going to be high quality. Gameplay director, I cannot go against my man's the Zamp. Fitz Zampella. He gonna direct the show. He gonna hold it down. Narrative, I'm gonna go with Amy Hennig. I want her to get in her bag. I want her to make me like a Legacy of Kain, Faye Victus, the original PlayStation joint. You know what I'm saying? With the narrative, the vampire walking through, all that good stuff. She making I think with the Black Panther, because she doing something right now. But
Captain America. Is it
it's like Captain America, Black Panther. So salute to her. Art graphic director, I'm sorry, I don't know anybody enough, so I need to do my research. This was a spring on me last minute, but I'm just gonna grab up Casey Hudson from the Mass Effect team and say, pick the graphical people you have, and that's why I'm Casey. Bring the mullet. I love the mullet, and bring all your people from Canada, and let's do this.
Bring the mullet.
Party in the back, y'all. You know the party in the back in the day with them gigs. Business in the front, party in the back. That's my man's right there.
I don't know, for some reason, I feel like those heads would clash and people would end up leaving.
Ferguson to get him in line, though. Ferguson to get him in line.
Talk about the mullet for a second.
I think the mullet for crash.
Listen, they gonna have to listen to Zamp. Zamp got the track record. He like, look, man, I done made the Call of Duties. I done made the Titanfalls. I done got Jedi Survivor. What I can't do, you can't talk to me. He just need Ferguson to direct him.
Cog just try to pull the initiative in the exact scenario gonna happen.
Look, I would have grabbed David Gallagher. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't get in line a whole bunch of Crystal D shirts to come into the studio and get you out of here.
Gallagher,
you know I rock
the game in a decade.
That's why we got Big Ferg. That's why we got Big Ferg.
The games to get out the door. With Ferg there, that's the reason why I put Ferg there.
Facts.
The games is gonna get out.
Game's gonna get out the door. Salute to the Donald. That was actually a really, really good one. All right, polls on to end, and the people have spoken. The rumors of Xbox having a presence at the Game Awards. Which of these would have the biggest impact on the show? Winner of the 4-way ILP poll at 33% of the vote. Gears 6. Gears 6 won it. People want that Gears 6 right there. Coming in at second place, 24% of the vote was I don't care. Jeff got to admit that Xbox tax is real. That's what they want at the Game Awards. Okay, cool. And third place at 23% of the vote, Indiana Jones. And in last place at only 18% of the vote, surprisingly, Hellblade 2. They don't want to see it no more at the Game Awards.
They don't.
Lord King, your thoughts?
Well, I mean, Gears, it's time. It's time for us to have Gears. We already have Forza. We already have Halo. Halo is knocking Destiny smooth out in the streets. Destiny laid out in the streets. Halo standing all over it. I've never thought I'd see 343 put the boot on their chest, but, you know, Kong will die. And Forza out here spinning the block on Gran Turismo. So it's only fair that, you know, Gears of War 6 come out to just put the final nail in the coffin on God of War. It's just only fair that, you know, we kill Kong appropriately. As everybody, let's get together and kill Kong. Let's go.
Shout out to Fonz Gaming in the building. He said Kong like the picks. Kiss Moon. He said Amy hasn't shipped a game in a decade. That's why we got Ferg, Kiss Moon. That's why I got Ferg. See, she gonna get it. She gonna make it happen.
Thought about it.
Exactly. So we got that. And then before we move on, just want to make sure, Super Chat's coming in. I miss you, Saab. I miss you. We got, let's go. We got,
Want me to read?
Yeah, after we got, I think after Puckish Rogue, we did Puckish Rogue. That's the last one we did, I believe.
So we got a time. We got 3 time emojis in the chat by Divi. He's been a member for 35 months. Then we got a $2 super chat for the Angry Therapist. Duro from VF was a beast. Was Virtual Fighter.
Yes, absolutely.
But she's not a robot.
Got a $10 super chat from Sin Vendetta. I will let the world burn 1,000 times before I play Fortnite over Halo.
Thank you. Put the fraud alert on Anakin.
Well, the problem is then you're gonna let the world burn because 100 million people was lining up to play that. I know you had no problem jumping in on the Halo yesterday.
Yeah, the funny part is you guys are the minority in this situation.
That is true. That is true.
You get off my lawn, face ass dude.
Lord, language on the Lord's Day.
My bad.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Your Fortnite love is too strong.
My bad. I apologize.
This man love Fortnite. You can't say he don't.
Super chat from Dr. Strangelove. I know you ain't disrespecting Corey Ball.
Yes, he
Shake
did.
my head.
Yeah, yes, he did. He's a
Cool. I
Jaffe dude.
disrespected Kojima, so we're good.
He's acting like he did something nice. He came over there after he just did remix the Ether. That's all he did. He did what y'all been doing. And if y'all look at Gears of War, all he did was take God of War and run behind stuff, do the same thing like Gears of War. No, what he did was look over at somebody that was nice. Then he went and he plagiarized the North mythology with a twist on it. And then y'all got it.
Shout out to David
he even
Jaffe.
throws a hammer out there. I mean, it acts like it's a hammer and it come back. Y'all been bamboozled and
I will
fooled.
say-
You think he's nice. Tell him do something new. Get out of here.
Shout out to
I will
Corey Ball.
say that I played the ending of Ragnarok. I was very underwhelmed by the story of that game. Then we got a $10 super chat from Zip Davis. A new Kanan segment, cog out of context, or COC for short. COC. On Defining Duke 151 at 5 minutes and 33 seconds, Cog says, and I quote, "I am a guy who likes a good stuffing."
I did not say it like that. Yo, you got me out of pocket. I did not say it like that. They were talking about Thanksgiving and what's the best car size, and I said everybody like a good stuffer. Pause. Everybody.
You better tell the truth to shame the devil, Cog.
I am a guy
on Twitter.
I am a guy who loves. Yo, you stupid. Continue.
They go get those tapes on Twitter.
Oh yeah, they
You
definitely
know
gonna do
what
it. It's
they
over.
about to do.
It's over.
Shout out to one gifted membership from Craig Hooligan. I
The man.
appreciate that.
Salute.
Definitely
Hoolies.
put the logos in the chat. Welcome that one person into the realm. And then we got $5 super chat from King is overrated. What's up, Lords? Question: I want all of your predictions right now for what surprise announcements you think will be shown at the VGA. I plead the fifth.
Plead the fifth. We good?
He wants all of our predictions.
I say Lariat Studios is being purchased by Microsoft after they win Game of the Year.
Here we go.
Phil's gonna come out and get the award and say thank you. And if y'all thought you could stop me, my bank thick, boy. Pause.
Let's go. Predictions, 3-bit. What you think? What announcements will be shown at the VGA? Surprise announcement.
Xbox got the rights to Tomb Raider.
Okay.
Let's go.
Well, is it going to be followed up with they bought Crystal Dynamics?
Yeah. They'll have a studio now.
He's like, yeah.
Take that.
I'm gonna go left field. I think we're gonna get like a Switch 2 little tweezer, a picture of the joystick or something like that, just to get us hyped up for the.
Switch gang is outside, coming in hot. Okay. Attic, what was your prediction?
I'm saying Baldur's Gate 3 and Game Pass.
Keeping it safe. All right.
Yeah, that's right.
That would
You
be
notice
something.
that me and him hanging around each other, we started to think the same.
See, but the difference is I was realistic. I didn't say they went out and bought studio.
Listen, and this is where we have the little devil on one side, a little angel on the other. We talk on both sides. Hey, don't worry about it.
Yeah. The devil's on my shoulders are more realistic than the devil's on your shoulders.
For me, Sega's definitely teasing something that's a topic. I'm just gonna say I'll say it on the topic, but I think it's gonna be something for the fighting community, and I'll save it for when the time for the topic. Next one, Chris Jones, C Unit, $5 super chat. He'll take Yoshitaka Moriyama, Junko Koana, 3-bit, and Casey Hudson as his team. Development squad. Okay, 3-bit, you've been hired.
Oh, that's what's up.
Chris Jones, my man, C Unit. No doubt. Are we good? Are we caught up?
Yeah, we're good.
No doubt. All right, we're going to finally get to these topics. And this was
an hour and 20 minutes in.
Hey now.
I was holding it down till you showed up.
This is Addict's topic. I can set him up if he chooses or not. It's up to you.
You can set it up.
All right. So big week, obviously. Started off with Tim Stewart, Xbox Chief Financial Officer. He made some statements earlier talking about the state of Game Pass and where things are. So, excuse me. He said he's not announcing anything broadly, but he says that Xbox's mission is to bring its first-party experiences and subscription services to every screen that can play a game. That means smart TVs, mobile devices. That means what we would have thought as competitors in the past, like PlayStation and Nintendo, we're going to NVIDIA's GeForce Now, their gaming subscription service. And he says the acquisition of ABK allows Microsoft to bring its business to these endpoints in a much faster way compared to trying to do its own. So this set off a chain of events. And the thoughts at the time was kind of like, well, regarding this is, what's the future of Xbox? Are they going third party? Shout out to WindowsCentral Jazz Corner.
Wait, hold on. Danny said we skipped his $5 super chat.
Make sure you get a chance when you get to that. No doubt. We'll take care of him.
Let me look up for Danny.
Yeah, look for Danny when we do that. And then, man, so then shout out to Jess Gordon from his article. So he said he asked PhilSpencer about Xbox CFO's Tim Stewart's recent comments regarding Game Pass. And he said many Xbox fans took that to indicate that Microsoft is preparing for an industry where Xbox hardware no longer exists, since Game Pass and its exclusives are a primary value driver for Series X. So this is what Phil had to say.
Okay, I got it. I got Danny Passion.
Okay, you got it?
Yeah, you want me to read it real quick?
Yeah, real quick.
Okay, Danny Passion, the official, for the $5 super chat, Baldur's Gate 3 online co-op, it sucks. It scared me. It shouldn't be nominated as the best multiplayer at the TGBA. I started playing it with my wife, and we had a lot of issues. Okay, sorry.
No, okay, so you don't want that. Get that out of the nomination.
It's not on my thing at all because I'm looking and I can't find it.
Don't worry, I got it.
I appreciate it. No doubt. All right, so Phil says, I'll start by saying we have no plans to bring Game Pass to PlayStation or Nintendo. It's not in our plans. But I think you hit on the right point of what it means to own an Xbox. The things I want to be focused on is how we do continue to innovate for people who've made the commitment to our hardware platform, and how do we continue to make sure that they feel great about their investment in what we've built. I'm obviously going to have my own point of view on our hardware, but I think our hardware teams did a great job with the Series X and the Series S this generation. When I think about investments in things like Game Pass and xCloud, cross-play and cross-save, and ID at Xbox, all of these things, I want us to continue to innovate so people on our console feel like we're making investments in consoles that matches their commitment they're making to us. Game Pass is one of the things that over the last 5 years we built and we continue to grow. It's on PC, it's on cloud. It's an important part of the Xbox console identity, and I think it will continue to be that. And we will continue to look at future ways for us to innovate across our game portfolio and our platform. So this kind of shook the earth again, because now Phil has directly responded to the the narrative about Xbox going third party. So Addict, this is your topic. This is a big one. I know the Addict Show, you had a video, Gaming Addict Channel, you had a video. What are your thoughts on everything that's transpired in Phil's statement?
People need to stop jumping out the window and making definitive statements, acting like they know the industry better than the people actually covering the industry half the time. And most of these people, what irritates me is like, look, I get it. If you generally thought this, you're not paying attention. You're not at all. Like, you have some kind of alternative motive. Now you can look at the CFO statement and be like a little like eye casing where it's like, I get it. But at the same time, like, what they're saying isn't what they're doing in any way, shape, or form. And that's why, like, I have an issue with, okay, if you're going out there and your brand is to talk down other brands, this is right on your cue. This is what you've been waiting for. This is what you woke up this morning for.
Are you implying that some people have an agenda about the platform?
Yeah, people got agendas about every platform. But if you...
Kong will die.
If you call yourself a non-biased entity, and you're supposed to see things from both sides of the spectrum, both sides of the coins, and the first thing you did is make videos on this, and the first thing you did is make articles on this, and you're like, people should know better. Like, there's a difference. I know people gonna say in the comments, but Addict, you made a video on it. Yeah, but in no way, shape, or form did I act like I knew what was going on more than the people actually there covering it. I went over what was in, gave you my input. There is some clickbaity articles on the internet and videos that making it seem like people are there in the room. They signed the paperwork.
They were signing the papers.
It's like, look, I get it. If that's why I said, if you generally are just confused, there's a difference between that and just jumping out the window. Like people sitting there like, oh, it you know what's funny too? I know about to go to another side, right? Hey, King.
Talk to me, sir.
For years, I've been told that Xbox doesn't make appealing games and no one wants them.
That's right. Tell the truth, shame the devil.
So explain to me why everyone was celebrating their games coming to PlayStation.
Well, because they thought they was gonna get the Gear, Forza, and Halo, but somebody said hell no.
Messy.
To me, it's just like, look, like, what the CFO said, I do feel like you can question,
in fairness,
but. Yeah, but at the same time, it's like people that's been covering this industry for decades, and the first thing you do is go out and make tweets and stuff. You're not being genuine. You cloud and I get it. People are like, but Addict, websites, YouTube channels, they generate off of traffic, and that's easy traffic. But then that's where integrity is in play. Because you can, like, for instance, you could easily just make a video going over what he said and say, you know what, let's take a step back and find out how this unwinds. What
kind of tax is that?
Oh,
it's an Xbox tax. That's what kind of tax it is.
Here we go.
Because all I know, and maybe it's just me, all I know is if something like this happened, on the blue side of the industry,
here we go.
I personally feel like not only would there be less coverage on it, there would be more coverage defending why it shouldn't happen.
Like they was doing when they lost all those movies?
Yeah, well, I didn't really see no one talking about that.
No, like, right? Yeah, I got you.
But King, tell me exactly You know what? I'm gonna let you go, King, because I'm gonna just keep going in circles. I don't agree with how the industry handled this.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's no integrity in anything anymore. If people feel like they can gain a buck, they will gain a buck. And it's sad, man, because it's like, I'm sitting here looking at this, and first off, people on Twitter are looking wild, coming out with these crazy statements, and I'm just like, yeah, that ain't gonna age well. It's funny, man. It's funny. At the end of the day, Microsoft has done nothing to make you think that they're third party. King, how long has people been saying they're going third party?
For 20 years.
Since we started covering this stuff. They've been
saying that
every
since 360 when they was getting they nose box popped off.
When they bought all those studios, first thing I heard is, they're going third party.
Third party.
Then they bought Bethesda. They're going third party.
Third party.
And then they bought ABK. They're going third party.
Third party. There it is.
But
ain't they third party already right now?
King,
Absolutely.
if they were going third party, would they have cared what kind of deal PlayStation would have been signing?
Nah, they made them bend the knee. That was good though.
Yeah, because to me, if they were going third party, this is just to me. If they were going third party,
True.
when we upped to sign that deal, they excluded everything else but Call of Duty.
That's right.
If everything was going to PlayStation, why would they care?
That's what I'm talking about. But that's you talking with a brain, right?
Yeah, obviously that's something that people lack. People are running on hot steam these days. They don't.
The mindless zombies.
They sheep.
Yeah, the sheeple.
Are we good? Are we good, sir?
There's a bunch of hold my pockets going on Twitter right now.
Oh man, that's crazy. That's
pocket
crazy.
holder.
So I mean, if you got your bars off, I'll open this up. If you got your bars off, I want to be respectful. No, we'll tell you we got guests. We got guests.
He said he wants King. He said I want King to get him now. We got guests. Don't worry, I save it up, Addict.
Shout out to Lord 3-Bit, man. Obviously, this was a big week with Tim Stewart CFO comments in reference to his vision, and then obviously, Phil now has the kind of game-breaking, internet-breaking interview with Jez Corden in reference to the plans moving forward. What are your thoughts on all of this?
Yeah, so I made a post the day this happened, or the day the CFO started talking, and I think it's really important to listen to the entire interview. It's really easy to get snippets, because if you do, a lot of the information are either things they really already mentioned in the past of how they're going to handle the Xbox platform. And it kind of goes into the context of how they're going to handle ABK rather than a general thing of all Xbox games are all third party. And to me, they want to expand Game Pass onto other screens, which Phil discussed. And that's proven with the deal they had with stuff like Samsung. So you could play Game Pass on your TV. And Xbox they already approached Nintendo and Sony in the past to try and get Game Pass on their devices, and as expected, they're both like, nah, I don't want Game Pass on my thing, right? So Xbox is trying to expand in a market that is closing them off. So how hard was it to get Game Pass onto an Apple, right? Because Apple, they wanted you to buy every single game in order to access it through their store, which obviously doesn't work in the context of Game Pass. So Xbox found a way around that. You're like, hey, let's make it accessible through the browser. And Sony even went as far, in my opinion, to take out the browser so Game Pass wouldn't be functional on their devices, and slated for a security reason, right? So they've been already trying to expand their services in a competitive market that wants to close off their ecosystems. And we've heard about the thing with King, for example. What did Phil say? He said one of the reasons they wanted to buy ABK was King, so mobile.
Not King David, King Mobile.
King Mobile.
No,
yes.
I mean we part and parcel. We come together.
You part of the package.
He's part of the pack.
Yes.
So why would Xbox want to invest in mobile? It's because the console market is stagnant. It doesn't grow as much as the.
It's
other
not
platforms.
enough, you said?
It's not enough to me. I don't think it's enough. So you're fighting for the same users every single generation, and out of PC and mobile, and I'm gonna get to my point. It's the smallest market. So when people say Xbox can't afford to do exclusives, or they don't care about them when the console is the smallest market. I'm just like, it doesn't make much sense to me, right? And when we see examples of titles that are now exclusive, Starfield being one, right? And then you had Outer Worlds 2, which was previously on all platforms.
Correct.
And the next one is exclusive. You had Hellblade 2, which was a PlayStation exclusive. That sequel is only on Xbox. Heck, you even had the FTC court case where Xbox admit, like, as soon as they got Bethesda, they told them to go to Disney and change their contracts to make sure Indiana Jones is exclusive.
Yo, they took but they took record. They're like, that's ours. We fight for it.
Like, that's ours. So when people say Xbox doesn't care about exclusives, I'm just like, what? And then you even had the brutal email of Matt Booty telling, hey, we're gonna outspend PlayStation.
Say it again. Hold on, you was a little bit low.
We are going to outspend PlayStation out of business.
Yes,
right?
That's what I meant, 3-bit, when I was like, people that just jumped out that window without much thought process, they're not paying attention, or they don't, or they're paying attention, but it doesn't fit their narrative. It doesn't fill up their penny bank.
I feel like
exactly.
In fairness, I mean, the CFO does make a statement that says, you know, that they want their stuff on PlayStation and Nintendo. So can we see
but their
maybe
stuff
how
is
it could be
already on PlayStation and Nintendo?
Right, but my question is for 3-bit, like, do you see how maybe it could be misconstrued, or for you, it's definitive based on the other factors that you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if they had the opportunity to put Game Pass on PlayStation, they would do it.
Right,
I mean,
in a hot second.
They would do it. You know? But as of now, I think exclusives are still important to their model. I mean, the guy who just said they're going to outspend PlayStation out of business is now in charge of the studios with his promotion, right? So,
the guy that wants you to die is in charge.
So I'm just saying,
you guys are in trouble.
You're ridiculous.
Yeah. So I mean, it is what it is. Like that's the thing when people are talking about Xbox, I feel like a lot of them are talking from an outside lens and not really taking those things into consideration, not really taking the context of what Phil has stated in the past, of like of basically when Phil was basically like, all these games, wherever Game Pass is where you can find these games.
Game Pass
like
exists.
He said that because the same situation happened. Like, the only reason he had to bring that up is like, all right, listen, we're not going to put everything on every platform. Where Game Pass, like legacy titles, that's when they started talking about that, because the same exact situation happened where they're like, every single game is going third party from Xbox. So I don't know. I take those things into consideration. I can understand from his statements. They're like, all Xbox games are third party, but a majority of like ABK games, I'm sure, will be third party. Right? You got Call of Duty, Overwatch, and stuff. But hey, it's not guaranteed the other ones. I don't really know what their plans are for ABK, but I don't know.
No, I get it. No, I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from. You kind of implying like live service in a sense, right? That kind of makes sense to kind of keep that, but maybe everything else does not. No, I hear where you're going with 3-bit. I hear what you're putting down. Lord Mahmoud, man, I'm curious. Like, obviously it's been a tumultuous week on the socials. Everyone's very strongly about one way. Is Xbox going third party? If it's not, you know, what did you take from Tim Stewart's comments, and then obviously PhilSpencer's comments with Jess Gordon?
Yeah, I mean, it's obvious that the CFO is the money man, so he's going to talk about where the most money can be generated, and that's you know, as people say, they're like the live service games, they're going everywhere. They have to. That's like what they've been doing for all these years. There's no way they're gonna just sap all that revenue out of nowhere. But I think most people forget that Xbox is already a third-party publisher, and so is Sony, by the way. I don't know if you know a game. I think it's America's Pastime. I think it's called MLB.
MLB the show. MLB the show.
Yeah.
That's a first-party studio. That's a first-party studio. Yeah, we launching Game Pass.
Well.
How many years has it been in Game Pass now? I don't know. Maybe this next year's one is coming. So, like, Sony is a third-party publisher. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. The only one who's not is Nintendo, because you know, they're doing their own thing. But but yeah, just to reiterate that, and I think it's important to also just to recognize that the exclusives is what's going to help Game Pass grow, and they want it to grow just across all platforms. So they're putting it everywhere, like on GeForce Now. We saw all the agreements they signed with all these cloud providers in Europe as
Call of
well.
Duty, after a decade, is now on Nintendo.
Yeah, exactly.
Who did that for you? Who did that for you? Phil Dominus Maximus Aurelius Spencer. His name did that for you.
And he will spend $70 billion to be a third party. Let's be logical about that.
What's funny is we were hearing the same conversation when Bethesda was bought. Oh, they need PlayStation's money because they spent $7 billion. Starfield, quote unquote, is definitely going to be on PlayStation. And what ended up happening? Like, all these games have been, ever since those initial games that was designed to come to both, everything else has been exclusive. Even Redfall. Like it's just like the part that irritates me is that this is when I look at the Xbox tech scenario. Do I think the entire industry is coming together to clown on Xbox or to
evil mustache
to attack
whole
Xbox? Yeah, I don't think it's that, but I do think that there are people in the industry that the moment, even a little bit, that they're able to shit on Xbox, they are doing it. They are on top. They looking for a reason. They're like, oh, we got him. They're trying to
defecate on Xbox.
Messy. Anyway, but that's it. Mock Moon, I hear what you're putting down. I hear what's going on. Lord King, God help us. What do you think about Tim Stewart's comments? You know, the CFO. It's the CFO. They're gonna say, King, it's the CFO saying what he's saying, and then the man Phil Dominus comes outside, you know, and says he does not have those plans. So what do you say?
I learned the game from William Wesley. You can never check me.
Not the Drake
back
boss.
on these foes.
Not the Drake.
Yo, J-Dub tweet wasn't even warm. It was still hot off the presses. Phil said, spin the block. I got these dudes. Roll down the window. They sitting on the stoop. I outlined you in chalk. Here lies.
Are you saying Xbox Boys in the Hood, J-Dub running away from
They said, run, Ricky, run.
Oh, man. 3-bit. Get your man. 3-bit. Get your man.
He got the window and said, he said, that's them right there. That's them right there.
It's crazy how fast that was. Honestly.
Yeah, that was quick. That was quick.
Yeah,
it's like the projectiles come out. It was the Bethesda game, the ABK game.
Nah, he hit them with Popeye's biscuits. Boop in the mouth. Boop in the mouth.
Oh man!
I could just see a meme right now on Twitter with PhilSpencer with the bazooka play Xbox Series X, and it's just looking out the car. And it shows J-Dub running away from the car.
Shout out to J-Dub.
Said, wait till you get a load of me. Yo, you dudes like, yo, shout out to Tim Stewart. All right. So a lot of you morons, and that's what I like to use. I like to use morons because you're not using your brain to the fullest. Let's use your brain to the fullest. All right. So he's talking to investors. Y'all not there to invest anything. Y'all are consumers.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
The only thing they invest in is their time on Twitter.
So they got to understand, it's this side and it's this side.
True.
The people that make things happen and you the things that help things along, right? So the help thing along people, y'all thought that this was going to help y'all get to where y'all wanted to be. But the investors need to know. You got to see the difference between you and them is y'all fall for anything. Investors don't. So you got to just give them a rosy outlook on how the world looks so they can feel comfortable with coming up off those billions out of their pockets. So these are trillionaires talking to investors that are trillionaires. Notice Sony wasn't in the room because they billionaires. They're on the side.
So they wasn't talking to Twitter. Okay.
They wasn't talking to you dudes. So y'all dudes happen to eavesdrop in the room and like, they talking about putting their keys everywhere? Oh, all right. Yo, they wanted to be on our show. So y'all didn't want the ABK deal to go through. because y'all didn't want us to really compete. Now that we really competed, y'all like, oh, y'all really buying that? That's illegal. Y'all got some monopoly. What? That's the monopoly. We gotta block this.
Oh man,
I see these people, King, on Twitter as like gaming Karens. Like, no, not like that. Not like that.
We don't want you to compete like that, Dad. Right? Just compete like us. Like do it like us. Do how we compete. Yeah, we gonna do it how we compete. $20 wallets, right? So
is the big bank, little bank?
All
Okay.
I can hear is say, "Oh no, what did we do?"
So check it out. So they get the ABK, right? Y'all thought y'all was getting started because they need our monies. They need our monies because we compete. They don't need y'all. Like he told y'all, step it up, right? Get over here. So, all right. So they see this CFO come out. Y'all thought Starfield was gonna show up on your box. We ain't got hope, people. Y'all had the Jesse Jackson face, the fist pump in the air. Y'all was like, yeah, it's coming over here. Phil came out, spin the block, and said, Popeye's biscuits for you. Popeye's biscuits for you. We told y'all when we was in our infancy, did you want to get down? They said, hey, do you want to share lunch? And y'all said, nah, man, get out of here. Your lunch whack. Then you see the smorgasbord that he got now. Y'all was like,
hey, King, I got a different scenario. Phil got a hit list after all that going down. He got like one of those trucks that you open the back. Oh. And they'll get in front of them, open the back, but instead of it being something that just told a bunch of Popeye biscuits, and they're like, "Shut it, go!"
So now that y'all see the smorgasbord and y'all see what's being offered, y'all want in. I'm glad Phil came through and said no. Right? No. Now for the investors, listen, y'all gonna get Call of Duty Warzone. I told y'all that was gonna be y'all. That's y'all. Y'all hold that.
That's y'all.
Oh, hold that. Diablo, now that it's a game of service, you get that. Anything that we can rip money out your pockets on a constant basis, you will get that. But if you think you're getting our single player have fun narrative games, no, that's not for you there, governor.
Oh man, that's the CMA UK King.
So right now, y'all got your own troubles to worry about. And the fact that y'all third party already, first of all, y'all our first party boo-boo. We like you. MLB The Show can't wait to open the day. That's day and date. I don't pay a
So they working for you now.
Yeah, but yeah, you know how they do. It's going to be a day when we look over and y'all expiring. All right? Because y'all are expiring at a
You seem like you're hoping and wishing for this day.
Oh, yes. I'm biased as hell. Like,
Yeah,
I tell
okay.
dudes to their face, like, I really want y'all to go. and this is how we're going to get all your games on Xbox, because y'all going to be an app. And we're going to click the app, and we're going to play God of War. We're going to play Spider-Man, and we're going to have fun. And why y'all really scared is y'all can know that could really happen. Like, y'all know it could really happen. So y'all thought the CFO was going to give y'all a lifeline. Phil had to come through and say, say that. These dudes don't understand real English. So I got to say it to them in real English. Popeye's biscuits for you. And I'm glad that he did it in less than 24 hours. This has been the best clackback. Outline in chalk. I see all your Twitter pages right now. Y'all outline in chalk.
They jumped out the window too early. That's what it was.
Oh yeah, they broke both their kneecaps because they put the blanket away. Move. They jumped out the window. They had a mattress, and somebody moved the mattress, and they all broke their legs. And I love the fact that y'all laying there on the ground, no third party. Y'all just gonna get this work.
Hey, you know one thing I will say, King, and maybe it's just me. Did you get tagged in any jabbed up tweets when that interview
Hell no. Hell no. When I went back at him,
he forgot who we were, King. You should feel away.
Yo, after I snuffed him, Phil came around the box and put a biscuit in my paws. I was like, here you go. Take that. Don't mess with him. Don't come for the king unless he sent for you. Bye.
All right, yeah. Clearly, the king feels how the king feels.
We got 14. We got
how much?
1,000 and some
Hit
change
the like
in
button.
here.
Yeah, hit the like button.
Yo, y'all walk in.
Yeah.
Wipe your feet at the door.
Please.
That's the like button. Subscribe.
Yes, sir.
And share it out.
Yes, sir.
Because why are you hoarding this to yourself? You heard all of that right there. That was fun as hell. And we got Lakeith Stanfield. And we got
no, wait, don't do it. We do not have Lakeith Stanfield.
And
we have three big.
Or
we
Kid
got-
Cudi. That's
we
another.
got-
Kid Cudi. Oh, yo, you do
We got our Dubai brother, Sovereign from Dubai, and Mahmoud over here.
No, you ain't call him sovereign.
So yo, listen, we stepped our game up on God.
Bahrain,
Let's go.
Bahrain. We're not doing that. Shout out to my homie.
You know what's funny?
King is
I
out
can
of
see
pocket.
people, the same people that's writing those articles about Xbox going third party. They're gonna make articles about these people actually on the Iron Lords podcast. Such and such.
They're gonna be saying Lakeith Stanfield.
I can't.
His agent's like, what the heck?
Yeah,
he probably in the chat like,
coming in. Oh man, y'all
he's supposed to
messy.
be in India right now.
Hey, King,
Oh.
he looks so much like him. He actually contacted him. Like, why was you on the show? Didn't tell me.
All right.
Get your agent. Get your agent.
It's crazy that people's messaging went from Xbox is going full third party to Xbox is leaving the console business to Xbox is doing bad financially. Like that was like all happened within the span of like a day.
You know what it was? That Starfield put some heat on them, man. They were running away. Starfield was like getting random strays that were running left and right. Like everyone thought they was good. They a couple miles away, and bam, they get in the head.
It was a crazy read.
Starfield's reach was magnificent.
Yeah, shout out to them. You're ridiculous. Did he? What did he say? Oh, he was at Brazil. How many players? I think.
It was like.
Yeah,
like 12, 15
12
or something like that.
Now, shout out to
I
them.
don't know.
Shout out to Phil on that one. But look, I'll jump in. I'm with King on this part. It's the audience, right? And it's investors versus the gaming audience. And however, I will push back a little bit. I do understand the perception of mixed messaging because even though we get it, right? I can understand it, to King's point, if someone's listening into the Wells Fargo investment situation from CFO and they hear those comments, I can see how that could get misconstrued.
Yeah, so totally understand that.
Yeah, so shout out to Phil for realizing that, and shout out to Jeff for making it happen to set the record straight for the gaming and the overall future. Those who follow the platform, 3-Bit, you said it best, like based on the actions that we've seen, right? Hellblade, Starfield, all the tangible evidence as of right now and in the immediate future, a third party, Xbox going third party makes no sense because the actions don't justify it minus 2 or 3 outliers, which is what we would say like a Minecraft. And now we know Call of Duty based on the court case and stuff like that. So again, to me,
they clearly have some type of exclusives plan because if they didn't, they would have been okay. Let's just sign everything. Like they didn't. They deliberately said you just getting Call of Duty now. You had the chance,
right?
But now we locking stuff down, so you have to sign the Call of Duty one.
Yeah, investors they understand is okay. Like King said, how much money can we get out of this, right? So you appease them by telling them about a Call of Duty and a Minecraft. Oh, wow, that's a future that could go everywhere. But those are outliers. That does not represent the entire thing. And then Phil also made a comment about, their investment to the hardware future with the promotion of Sarah Bond, who also has hardware as part of her, responsibilities and stuff like that, and their dedication to it. Now, again, I cannot predict the future 10 years down the road. Anything could happen. I mean, we could go to a part where they go third party, or we have a situation where everyone's walled garden, comes down. But I will say this, if that's the case and people are third party, I know who's best equipped based on their service to be able to facilitate that. And it would be Xbox in that case. So again, I understand it, but I do feel like if you've been paying attention and you look at the actions, but again, we talk about Outer Worlds, we talk about Starfield, we talk about Hellblade 2. Look at the next year's lineup. Look at everything from this point on. They have made a decision. The Redfall and the Starfield. Oh yeah, you take that off. That's coming here. You know what I'm saying? Like they've made internal decisions. We've seen the documentation where things are being made. We found out with Indiana Jones, right? Yep. That, oh, by the way, the contracts, that's ours. We're going to amend you out. So if you are going third party, you're not making these attempts to promote exclusivity, because the exclusivity is helping people bring to that service that you want. You want to make that service, which is Game Pass, diverse and have content to make you stay in. And also from the investor standpoint, what is really appealing to them is even if it's one game, like a I don't know, Minecraft or Age of Empire, but you stay in that game. You live in that game. You're doing, as far as microtransactions or engagement, you're consistently on it. That appeals to them. You know, the rest of the stuff is you know, kind of
they're competing in a different way, which is accessibility to the point where it'd be hard to ignore Game Pass. Like
right.
Having a services like Game Pass, where you're like, oh wow, look at the value.
Look at the value proposition.
What can I do? You know?
No, absolutely right. And where King is right, it's just like, people have to stop with this. The way we do it is the right way and the only way. Right. And I get the traditional model, the console model. I get it. And I understand a lot of people think that is the only way for success. The way Sony does it or Nintendo does it is the only way. They are not operating the same way. And I know, even though I struggle with it sometimes.
The budgets is different.
Well, it's too, but it's a concept that is new to us because, again, they talk about like kind of like what's a high-end market. They consider subscriptions and services the high-end market. That's what they're not looking at the consoles and how much more, because again, like you said, Mahmoud, as well, it's a low end ceiling. You're fighting for the same people over and over.
It's like living in the project.
You fighting for the same blocks. It's the same three people. It's the same three gangs fighting over the same block every generation. Right?
And you get the same individuals. So what Microsoft is doing is opening it up.
And again, I'm not
more expensive every time as well.
Exactly. And here's the thing, I want to be clear. I'm not saying consoles are irrelevant and you don't need them. I'm not saying that. But for them and their model, it's one piece of the pie. It is not the entire pie for them. And that's what I think people are really struggling to understand, because they're so used to the tried and true traditional console model kind of thing.
I mean, I remember that backlash with Xbox and PC when they first started
to talk about it.
Talk about it. The media backlash against that. They're like, "What? You're opening it up to PC too? Like no exclusives anymore?" Like I remember when that was a big.
That was a big deal. And let's be honest, for us, it was a little bit of a culture shock because again, we're used to the console and that's it. And then it's like, okay, see what it is the hardcore. We gotta be real.
Yep.
We are a niche. We are not the majority. It's like how I'm resisting King and Addict with Fortnite. They telling me the real though. That's what's going on as far as the player and the engagement. So what I'm saying is the hardcore, not that you're going to go away, but the reality is mobile, you know, where PC, all these other avenues where there's a screen that you can access it, right? That's part of their vision. That's just, it is. Good.
The only thing I just want to say, because I know everybody's jumping. The only thing I just want to say is the quicker way to die is to constrict yourself to one demographic that you continue to sell to.
One hustle.
Right?
It's one hustle.
So, but you're noticing that these indigo children is not interested in engaging how
you want them to engage.
Which
is what Jim Ryan has been saying.
Right. So the trend has already been shown that the more screens that you can get the attention of the indigo child, they don't want the gray beard. They already got us.
Right.
We are the fools that will continue to buy. But the indigo child, you have to gain their attention in a way that talks to them. And they're so different and unique.
Bro, I got to interrupt you. You on fire. Did you see that metric that came out that said kids right now want subscription services most and digital over consoles?
Yes, they don't want a console because their phone is the console, their tablet is the console.
You know what's funny? I saw another one where it was I think it was like a company, like a contracted company that goes to these events, and the first day they had 2 controllers and like an iPad to access this game. And by the 5th day of the event, they removed all of the controllers and had 3 iPads and a PC, because a lot of people would come up to it and didn't know how to use a controller. They're so used to touchpads because it was the younger audiences.
It's a different demographic. And again, now I get it. We're smaller. We have a lot of disposable income, But this next generation of gamers, like Attic is saying, like you're saying, King, it's a different energy. And I know it's scary for some to think about, but they have to prepare for themselves for that potential future and that audience. And if you lock yourself to one hustle, you could be the greatest at that one hustle, right? Whether it be Sony, Nintendo. But if the market goes that way and you still selling old product an old way, you're out of here.
It's
That's
like
just
you
the
still
facts.
bumping CDs outside.
Yeah,
right now.
you like, do we see the mixtape dude at the corner anymore?
Remember they
Remember
had
that?
a table outside and you could go out there and see if they got the new 50 Cent. You got the new 50 Cent?
Yeah, exactly. So people kill me when they be like, consoles the way. That's the bro. I get it for now. That may be it for now.
Mobile, there's 2.6 billion people.
Yeah, bro. That's the money people. And again, it's just all I try to tell people, because I know it's an emotional thing for a lot of people. It's emotion. I call it an inflection point. We're in this point where they're seeing it and people are scared to death. And that's why a lot of this stuff is coming out, because people don't want to be. We all think the way we did it is the best. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
Right? Us old heads, it's the way you do it. You know what I'm saying?
We was lit.
Bro, it's Addict generation. It's these kids. That's what's going on.
It's even further than
It's
Addict.
further than that.
It's
Yeah.
these indigo
It's
children
my
that
brother's
is formulating.
generation.
It's the Zacks. It's that. And listen, it's okay. It's okay to be scared. The key is that for right now, and the last point I'll say is that what I like, and we have tangible proof, that in the immediate future, at least on the Xbox side, consoles are not going away. They understand the technology right now. We're still not there with flying cars and perfect latency. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be an add-on, right? You can still do it, but there's still going to be a need for the traditional native market, right? That's fine. We do know, because they business out in the street, that there is another console, that hybrid 2020. So we're getting another generation. Right?
Yep.
Now, what happens, let's say this is one that lasts 8 or whatever, and then the next one lasts 6 to 7 or 8.
There'll be another one.
Right. Now, after that, I can't predict.
It ain't going to be a
think last-
PlayStation
Yeah.
6.
I think next generation is going to be the last generation for both platforms.
For Xbox, because they're going to be there, but it ain't going to be no PlayStation 6.
I think they both will be apps by like 2034, 2035.
It's a possibility, but again, no one.
PlayStation 6.
You're ridiculous. No one can predict the future. No one can predict the future. Except King. King can predict the future. He's got it locked down. But that's all I got. Unless anybody else got anything else they want to add to this.
No, I'll just
Yes.
point to Fuzzy's comment where he said physical media discs are on their way out, and I believe that too. I mean, a lot of the things in the Xbox One generation are now common things nowadays.
Yep.
Like
funny.
they're modern day expectations for the most part. A lot of the stuff that they introduced in Xbox One that a lot of people sort of backlashed against and sort of pushed back. Now it's like an expectation with certain devices. So our evolution as of consoles and where we're headed is always going to evolve. And we'll see. We'll see. I don't get physical media anymore unless it's like a cool statue or something for the most part. But I it's too much work for me to get up, put a disc in. I don't know.
Bro, I used to be that dude. I used to be the midnight launch guy, and you go out there and then they say, yo, you can download it from the crib and I ain't got to stand online. And it was over. It was over for me. I know how it is.
It's got so bad they don't even do midnight releases anymore.
Exactly.
So sometimes when I don't want to wait for that game to download, because sometimes preloads don't work correctly. And I'm like, nah, I'm gonna go get it from GameStop, and I'll call Forte. I'm like, is any GameStop doing midnight releases before I call my actual my local GameStop? He's like, nah, man. I think they did a Tears of the Kingdom one, but besides that, that's the only one I can remember them doing.
Yeah. It was a fun time. But anyway, that's all I got. You want to get the super chats added? Get those lined up while we get things ready.
Yeah.
Next show. Salute to y'all in the chat. Salute to y'all rocking up in there. Damn, 1,000 hit 440. Hit that like button.
We ain't even got 500.
We ain't got
They ain't even
500.
half of y'all. Half of y'all are playing around.
Something's going on with the super chats because people keep saying we're missing the
them.
super chats.
Because we hit
got a
it.
bunch.
Yeah.
No, but no, it's not showing up on on my list. Like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna have
it's
to go to like the actual
manual.
directory.
Yeah, you got to go to directory. What I'll do is I'll try to. Let me just try to get something. Want me to wait? Because
Yeah, just start where I went off, and I will.
okay.
Was it Lucius Augustus, the last one, the member super chat?
I know Cedric H. We had Truck. All right, so we last I remember was Danny Passion Official. He said to skip, and then we had Cedric H. Shout out to him. He had gifted 10 Iron Lord podcast memberships. Salute. Then we got Truckle Chuckle. £2 super chat. Sorry to interrupt, but you missed my 2 super chats. We're on it. Something with the fan funding on YouTube is acting wrong because it's not showing everything.
Who said that we missed their super chat?
Truckle Chuckle. Truckle. Salute to him. And then I'll get Lucius Augustus, member for 27 months. Salute. The media suddenly forgetting what Phil has stated many times now just seems malicious. How is that not an Xbox tax? 3-bit, I'll let you answer that.
People call me the tax collector.
Yeah, you're the tax collector.
All the stuff I've been saying about the Xbox tax. I think in this specific scenario, it's probably just a mixture of things. I do believe it's a little bit of a tax, but I also think just if you're not within the Xbox ecosystem, I think Cog said it pretty good. Like if you're not in the Xbox ecosystem, you're not seeing all the things that they've done with the FTC, where they want to put games on exclusive, where they announce like Elder Scrolls is probably going to be exclusive, things like that. I understand. If you're not in the Xbox ecosystem and you just hear those comments, you're just like, oh, they're going multi-plat. But it does take context to, in my opinion, to write that article. Like, because he was talking about ABK and where they're headed with those games. So it does take a lot of context for you to say something.
You sound like some need reading comprehension. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
That's what it
He's
sound
nice.
Like.
He's nice.
He's nice. You see how he's smoothly trying to say people are not intelligent? That was smooth. I like how he did that. Lakeith is ill. He's ill with it.
I'm gonna do this really. I'm gonna do this swiftly because I don't want people missing their super chats.
Yeah.
I'm just read all I see because it's not a lot realistically. $5 super chat from Pony Up. Hope Xbox terms are more attainable than Sony, given their focus on building out a legacy marketplace with OG 360. It would seem self-defeating otherwise. We got a $2 super chat from Robert Kellett. Blessed day, Lords. Excited for the ad wars. $50 super chat from Hood Ninja.
Yeah, we got him.
Okay, $2 super chat from Pony Up. that's a King fan. It's got to be King David. Take it to the Phil streets. I don't know.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. Skip that. That's controversial.
Yeah. That's controversial. Don't leave that one
That's
alone.
politics, and we ain't doing that.
$20 super chat from Hood Ninja. Any reviewer who said Starfield has a new game plus, they are exposed. They either have to release.
He's just trying to catch any gaps.
Doctor Strangelove, please don't let Attic create the super chat. I got some bad news for you. We got a $5 super chat from Let's Play with Each Other's Joystick. I am not reading that because I know that was read. $2 super chat from Nintendo Dawn the Otaku. Fortnite game of the generation. It's undeniable. $2 super chat from Dr. Strangelove. I'm no side meal king. I'm the main course for Solve. So you got a $10 super chat from Hood Ninja. My point is New Game Plus, the narrative restarts. You repeat the narrative in this game. The story actually continues. They call it your actions from previous universes. Todd hid that to call out reviewers. $5 super chat from Puke is Rogue 100. Punk is Rogue 100. Who's the best robot fighter? Did you guys that one? Okay.
We did that.
$2 super chat from the Angry Therapist. Daryl from we read that one too. Okay, I think this is where we started missing. Truckle with the 5 super chat. Apologies, Cog, but I believe it was a sausage party sprinkled with some advanced GG.
Yep. Oh, that's funny as hell, man.
Did Cog leave?
Yes, he left. He left.
He was done. He read that.
He went to get that.
$5 super chat. $5 super chat from Robot Octopus. Cog, I gotta know. Have you caught Blue Eye Samurai on Netflix yet? It's hands down the beefiest thing I've seen on Netflix this year.
It's dope. Blue Eye Samurai is dope.
I just started watching it. It's dope.
$10 super chat from Sin Vendetta. I will let the world burn 100 times over before I play Fortnite over Halo. $2 super chat from Nintendo on the Taku. Cog, I had a late Patreon question. $2 super chat from Dr. Strangelove. I know you ain't disrespecting Corey Barlog. $10 super chat from Zip Davis. A new K. I read that. $5 super chat from Kings Overrated. What's up, Lords? Question. I got all of your predict. Okay, I read that. $5 super chat from Chris Jones. I'll take. No, Cog read that. $2 super chat from Dan Passion Official. You skipped my super chat. I read that. $2 super chat from Truckle. Sorry to interrupt, but you missed my 2 super chat. I caught them up. $5 super chat from Champagne Nova. Xbox acting like a humble 8. They need to show out at the Game Awards to get haters on board. PlayStation is an overconfident 6 with a long back.
Whoa.
Pause.
Yes, super.
$10 from King is overrated. If you look at both Xbox and PlayStation as a primary PC player, Xbox actually cares and releases their games with PC in mind. Having to wait for Sony to catch up with their library on PC says a lot.
Well, that's Nexus. Nexus has too much under their belt that they're working on right now.
$5
That's
super
my
chat
work.
from
That's
Show
your
Ivans.
work.
Their Xbox is third party. They are already the biggest publisher today. Once they buy Sega, the dam will burst. Sony and Nintendo will get wet. No worries.
That partnership is coming up. Y'all see that soon.
$2 super chat from Geek to Snake. Ayo, I don't know which he was referring to there. And another $2 super chat from Truffle is agree with Cog. Arcades were once best in games or something like that. Okay, and then a $2 super chat from Corey Tidwell. We got King, check your DMs, and then that's all.
All right, cool, Corey Tidwell, check my DMs. What's going on?
And now,
in your DMs.
Slide aside. Ooh. Anyway, all right. So we are going to move. Oh, I'm sorry, Michael. You good?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna bounce right
now. All right,
now.
brother.
So. Yeah, so thanks guys for having me on. If you guys don't want to be harvested for SEO, if you guys don't want to be clickbaited and carousel, support independent media like LOGNET. Just go out there, read our content, and join the team. And I'll see you guys next time.
LordsCognito.net.
I can't retweet this, Mahmoud. You gotta see this before you leave.
Let me reread this because he said it was addressed to you, and you walked away right after.
Man. Wait, hold on. What's going on? What's going on with King?
Oh man, they're so fast.
Yo, they fast.
I can't see.
They are fast. I pinned it up on the screen. They fast with it. Wow, that's crazy.
It's that run, Ricky, run.
We got. I want to read this real quick.
Read the ones to me. I'm sorry.
Octopus. Cog, I got to know, have you caught Blue-Eyed Samurai on Netflix yet? It's hands down the beefiest thing I've seen on Netflix this year.
It's dope.
I heard it's crazy. I got to check it out for sure. Thank you for putting me on.
Yeah, that's that. We're caught up.
And then Truckle, didn't Truckle say something or he good?
Oh no, I read all. I read all of the super chats.
Right,
so
cool. Because I know I got up and I heard somebody they said stuff to me when I got up. But anyway, all right. So look, we got the moon.
Send that meme to me, King.
All right,
I am.
So we got a kind of multi-topic. We got a multi-topic. Shout out to let's see, we got SEGA, man. SEGA's in the building right now. A lot of stuff being rumored, a lot of cryptic stuff. So it looks like SEGA is sending cryptic letters to Twitch streamers, urging them to watch the Game Awards. And I believe it's one user, I believe her name is Curious Joy, and I believe she follows a Twitch streamer that does JRPG games, fighting games, things of that nature. And there was like a card, and it kind of was like Sega's pretty much saying, hey, check it out. It says a new era. The card says a new era, new energy. Make sure to tune in to the Game Awards December 7th. So yeah, Sega's, kind of hinting they're gonna do something unrelated or related. Sarah Bond has also tweeted just as about the Sonic movie, who's going to see Sonic on the big screen. Everborn Saga had to let me know quickly, saying this is going down, you know what I'm saying? So you got that. And then this one I thought was kind of interesting. The legend, Peter Moore, we had in the realm recently this year, twice actually. And he had some, just like a random last night tweet. It was him on stage, from back in the day, We saw like a 360 logo. We saw a SEGA logo. We saw Unity, EA. So everybody's like, what is going on? What, is any of this related? What is SEGA doing? What do we think it is? So 3-Bit, where you at with this SEGA stuff?
I'm wondering if they mentioned their super game. I don't know if this has anything to do with that, but hey, when has SEGA made an announcement like this prior to the TGAs? I can't specifically remember if they did this before, so it seems like it could be that super game they're talking about. If I was to do a fan thing of what I would want out of SEGA, then I want Sonic Adventure. I want Sonic Adventure 3.
The Adventure. Okay.
That's what I want. That's what I want.
No doubt.
I'm guessing it's that super game.
All right,
possibly.
super game. Lord Ad, man, SEGA out here cryptic tweets and sending stuff. What do you think it is? What do you want?
I think it's going to be some fighting game I have absolutely zero desire to play. But if I had my way, it'd be that Persona 6 popping up on that tray.
Ooh, that's 6.
I doubt it, because apparently it's like I keep up with some of the like YouTube channels that cover Persona, and like all of them are saying that right now Persona 6 is scheduled for 2025, but they don't know when they're going to like reveal it. So, you know, they could reveal it at the Video Game Awards. Part of me feels like it's going to be interesting where that shows up more than anything. I want it to show up at an Xbox show.
Clearly.
Yeah, because I think that there would be no more better victory over Saul than it showing at the Xbox show as well.
So would be sick.
You know, but I would take a Sonic Adventure 3, but I don't think to this day I remember that like Escape from the City song and stuff. Like it had a great soundtrack. But part of me feels like they're done with that era of Sonic. I feel like they're probably going to push more towards the Frontier direction. And I actually, even though I didn't play that game, notice what I did there, Alex. Even though I didn't play that game,
don't do that.
I do think
shout out
that what I saw of it looked really good as a foundation to build on the Sonic franchise.
I thought it was whack.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that they do really good with it. I really do. I feel like Frontier has a future if it's done correctly. There's a lot of other stuff. Didn't they make Phantasy Star 2?
Oof.
Oh yeah.
I'm
trying to think of all the franchises that Sega.
They have a ton. They have a ton, and have a ton that works in Game Pass.
Clearly King seems like he's ready to talk. What are your thoughts on?
I think there's a lot of stuff. And for people in the chat, me and Alex are friends. Relax. I was taking jabs at him yesterday live on his show.
Obviously, your friends, you out there dancing pepperonis out.
Hey, my pepperoni wasn't out that time.
Whoa.
Hey, you see, you got plans for your pepperonis. Hey, yo.
Continue. You good?
Oh,
you get
it was on me.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know Attic was finished. Yeah, King, your thoughts, man. What do you feel? What is Sega hinting at?
Okay, so look at this grand conspiracy.
Oh Lord.
All right. Grand conspiracy. You still got time out on screen.
Okay.
All right, it left. All right, so check it out. Sarah Bond needs to put her stamp on this, right? And Phil Dominus Maximus Aurelius Spencer. I mean, come on, man. He got names. Like, he got names off of putting his stamp down. You see his footprints in the sand. You see what he's done. He has erected monuments. He has done this thing. This is him. So to come after that, like, Dave Chappelle just came off the stage and Cat Williams is going up to Cat Williams got killed. You understand? Dave Chappelle brought the house down. So here you go, Cat Williams up there. This is the part where she's going to make her name known. We already been seeing her hinting at Sega. She's been working with Sega for a long period of time. A lot of this stuff, a lot of those inroads that she's done, all those games that y'all see, the Yakuzas and all that stuff that y'all see there, I personally would think that is attributed to her due diligence in the land of the rising sun, talking to Sega and seeing exactly what was going on and what did they need to get done. And I think that they say, okay, let's give us one more shot with the Sonic All-Stars. We're going to try to fight the champion one last time. We're going to try to go out there. And then she's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? When your son is going to get beat up but you gotta let him go out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I would tell you to get your brothers and jump them, but he's like, nah, I gotta go do this. All right, go ahead, go do it. He got mollywopped, he got smacked around, he got beat up, and he come back in the house, Sega holding his head like, I tried, I've been doing this for years, and put the hand on his back and say, listen, Sega, look at here, young Sega, don't worry about it, we got you. We're gonna put y'all in Game Pass. We're gonna work this out because in Game Pass you would have survived and you would have beat that plumber. You would have got that plumber this time. He's like, all right, so what we gonna do? So they're gonna do a partnership. I think this is the time that you're gonna hit a partnership with Microsoft and Sega.
This is reasonable.
Right, and I think this is the time. They're not gonna go buy them.
Oh,
all right. I think it's more of a hassle to buy Sega.
Oh no! You remember in the King Chronicles?
Yes,
he's went away from the Sega.
Yeah, this is like super reasonable.
No, he went away from the Sega purchasing to buying Square Enix.
Oh,
he hasn't really talked
sure.
about buying Sega since he said they were buying Square Enix.
I think Square kills these guys and makes them cry more.
The King Chronicle coming soon to a theater near you.
but I think them working with Sega, because all Sega needs is a vehicle. Sega has the games, but they don't have the vehicle to get these games in front of the marketplace. Microsoft has the vehicle, right? So whereas, they're amicable to work with Microsoft, Sony and Nintendo said, no, we don't want your Game Pass stuff over here. We don't need you. We can do this. All right, cool. All right, buddy. All right, cool. You don't need us? All right. So they got the dude that is working. Now, I believe that this partnership happens. I believe that they talk about that new Sonic game that they was working on, and I think it's going to launch exclusively inside Game Pass. And from there it'll go off to other platforms. I do believe also you had a Persona news, and all the stuff is going to be launching inside Game Pass.
We getting all that in this show when the game launches?
No. Well, I do believe they're going to say the partnership, they announce the partnership, and then later on you'll be able to click like what the partnership entails later on. Okay. But I do believe that they announce a partnership with Microsoft, because I do believe that this is the time where Mothra and Godzilla team up to kill Kong. I think this is it right here. Because listen, Nintendo's Ghidorah. All right. Now to get Ghidorah, you're gonna have to overpower Microsoft. Godzilla has to be overpowered. You saw what he did when he was radiating, right? He had to damn near die, and Mothra had to give him the life to come back and get him. So Ghidorah, we know who he is. Kong is an easier fight. He got legal battles. All you got to do is take the media out. Kong is gonna die.
The media is helping Kong. Humans are interfering with Kong.
Right, so IGN be trying to pump life into this dude so much.
Shout out to IGN. Jesus.
Shout out to y'all. Y'all going down with the ship. And I can't wait, because it's going to be a point in time where y'all going to watch your beloved Kong float away. And all I'm going to say is, I told you we got him. So a lot of you Twitter dudes.
Liza P, Liza Kong. That's what people say in the chat.
A lot of you dudes on Twitter, this is where the morons come in. Y'all don't get my references. And y'all like, Japanese IP is Godzilla, Kong is American. All right. When y'all watch the movie, y'all saw the humans helping the hell out of Kong. The humans is IGN and all you media dudes helping the hell out of Kong. All right.
I love it.
Godzilla don't need no help. All he needs you to do is stop doing underhanded stuff. You saw Kong had to get a knife, right? Because he was underhanded. He's shiesty. That's Sony. So listen, I'm telling you now, Godzilla is Microsoft. And we're going to finish y'all off. But Sega is Mothra, and they're going to help us out, and we're going to get it done together.
And Atlas was a thing for a while. Like I wasn't sure if Atlas was ever going to put some games on Xbox.
Wasn't either.
Now a lot of it's going into Game Pass.
Yeah.
So it's been interesting over time seeing Sega and Xbox making partnership and having the pose. There'll be like Xbox executive, I think it was it Aaron Greenberg? He was posting something with Sega on his story or something like that.
Yep.
So yeah, it could be.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Look, you see what happens. I mean, I'm excited. Obviously I'm a Sega kid, so clearly I have a bias here.
Show Shinobi.
I mean, I don't want to get too crazy, but I think 3P got me thinking. Super Game, for them to send, this is the only thing. Super Game makes sense, because we know it's a tangible thing. We know it's something they're working on, but I don't know if that makes sense for this stage. I'm just curious. Like,
You think it's too early?
Yeah, like part of me thinks that like this is the, you know, I don't say the casual gamer, but this is like the masses. So I don't know if partnerships and those type of announcements make sense to this audience. To me, you got to kind of show them a game. You got to show them something that kind of is actually happening. So obviously there's the, you know, rumors of Persona 6, maybe too early. The only thing that got me thinking, and I mean, you were talking about it, is the audience who they're selling these you better show up to. The one, I forgot again, the lady, I forgot her name, Corey. I'm sorry, Curious Joy. Curious Joy. Yeah.
I actually looked that up. They're sending it to a variety of people, but what I've noticed where the majority of them always come to the center of is JRPGs.
It's JRPG and fighting.
Well, there was a bunch of them I looked up that's never played a fighting game.
Okay, cool, fair enough. So I guess good count on them all because I saw it go to Maximilian. And I'm a huge Maximilian. He's FGC community. You know, he is JRPG though. He does love JRPG.
Do you think that it's Virtual Fighters?
Part of me, because Addict blew up my whole argument. I didn't know they sent it to more other people. I was like, oh, if Maximilian got it. Oh, it could be returned because they know they heard Tekken is outside. Is the king got to come back, take his crown? They may have an Unreal Engine 5, Virtual Fighter 6 or something. Because I was like, part of me feels whatever it is, it should be a game as opposed to an announcement. But to Reaper's point, what if it's just super game and this partnership of all these classic IPs and like, yo, this is what's going on, utilizing, you know, Azure, whatever. So who knows? But, you know, now Addict got me thinking if it's
Sega
JRPGs,
Arcade?
I mean, who knows, right? It could be, it's just exciting to see them. Yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting to see them hype to tell people, yo, you need to tune in. So,
and Phil retweeted.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I'm
did
just
not know
looking
that.
at some stuff right here. Like my DMs be getting crazy. Like yesterday, I was off because I think I got pink eye. So I was squirting the pink eye juice into my eyes. The video was supposed to be up yesterday, and I didn't get a chance to do it. But I did record something, so that's going up for members. But Phil, and people always sending me stuff that Phil did or somebody did, and Phil retweeted something, and it's also. He's looking forward to the Game Awards. So
he's going to be there. He's also going to be there.
It's just. I think we're going to be in for some real surprises. But the Sega thing, I really honestly think.
What was interesting is how excited Jez is for the Video Game Awards.
Well, what's crazy is like if you guys remember last year when Phil was sitting in an audience and just seeing PlayStation, you can see on his face like
and right after that was right after the CMA block initially. Right? So you had to come in with that on it. Like, that was rough.
That
timeline, you know.
Yeah.
I bet you after that, Phil was like, I'm going to see you next year.
Yeah, see you next year.
That's when you made Sith Lord Phil. That was the rise of Sith Lord Phil. Because I told people, anytime a person has to sit there and endure humiliation and do it with a smile on their face, what you're doing is planting seeds in order for a greater comeback. And I already saw what the dude is built of, right? So he's like, yeah, as soon as this ABK deal is going through, I'm going to wipe the smile off.
Oh, man. Good kid, Bassett.
I don't you do, I don't know, man. He's like, how you doing? Man. You know when you see Kanye West?
That's a happy sad.
He's pulling that scene with Denzel Washington at the end of Training Day.
Y'all see this? Y'all see when Kanye West be smiling here?
You guys know who you messing with.
Like on everything. He said, "I'm gonna crush all your dreams, like all your dreams that y'all having right now." I'm glad.
It's payback.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He gonna spin the block. I can't wait till the block gets spun. I told you, and I want you to go back to last ILP where I said Xbox propaganda is going to run roughshod all over that show.
What you mean?
I believe so. I believe that you're gonna see all the sponsorships and all the stuff is gonna be like for Microsoft games. They're gonna have all the reveals for Microsoft games. And remember, this is the first time Jeff Keighley said that he's not gonna be using that moniker world premiere.
Yeah, he did say that. That is interesting.
Yeah.
So he's gonna remove that because that's gonna give further light to my world premiere. Well, yo, let's stop him. Let's stop him. I don't care what y'all do. You're not saving Kong. Y'all can try it all y'all like. Right now, this is when marketing dollars matter. This is when your integrity comes in, right? So you could want to save Kong all you like, but if somebody's giving you money to kill Kong and you like money, Kong is going to die. So they're going to be buying spots. They're going to be putting their games there. If you didn't want your game that's Starfield, let's say Starfield, because everybody thinks it's about Starfield. It's not about Starfield. It's about respect of the games being presented, right? Let's say y'all want to Starfield. I guarantee you before the Game Awards, the final game is announced, Game of the Year, they're going to have a Starfield commercial.
Okay.
Guarantee you.
There we go. You heard it from
Guarantee
the king.
you.
Exclusive.
They're playing the seeds that they already got for next year. They're going to put best remake.
Oh, man.
They're finally making that a category.
Yeah, 3-bit. What if they say we dropping today, right now, inside New Game Plus, a new storyline in Starfield. Right
Here we go.
The Game of the Year.
Here we go. Y'all
It's
messy.
dropping, y'all. Shadow
It'll
drop.
be crazy. Ironically, when like the Fallout 3 remake comes out and the Obsidian one comes out, now Jeff Keighley comes on stage. We're doing a category dedicated to just remakes.
It'll be interesting if they take the feedback from that in the indie game thing. But that's what I got on that. I did want to quickly combine the topic of the we had 2 premieres: Fallout TV series, Halo TV series. Anybody got a chance to see any of them? Any thoughts? 3-bit, where you at? Did you get a chance to see either?
Yeah, I've seen both.
Nice.
For the Fallout show, I'm excited for it because of Westworld. I'm a big fan of Westworld. You know, Jonathan Nolan and that team, they know how to create a Western type, just a different world where you can sort of step outside of the traditional Western type show. Like they add a lot of sci-fi elements in that show. There's a lot of like you figuring out the story as it goes along. And with Westworld, they just did a really good job. So that's why I'm more hyped for Fallout. Because of who's involved with it. I mean, it looks great in terms of visuals, and they seem to get a little bit of inspiration from 4 rather than 3, Fallout 4. Which some people are kind of divided on, but I don't mind it. And it looks good. And the Halo show,
how we feeling?
That's the cheats.
There was a deep pause. Like, all right, let me explain that.
I see the Halo show differently from most people.
Oh, okay.
I treat it as a separate thing. I don't treat it. It has nothing to do with my game.
You do the incorrect way of handling a show about a game. Okay, gotcha.
Let the man speak.
They said it's a separate universe, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna treat it separate, you know. So in its bubble, if I'm not comparing it to what I would like to see from the books, from the games, I enjoyed finally seeing a Spartan on the screen kind of doing its thing. That's what I enjoyed out of it. So season 2, it looks like they upped the budget a little bit. We'll see what they go with the action and stuff like that. I mean, I love watching everything. Bad, good, anime, whatever. I watch it all, right? So I'll be there, and we'll see. We'll see.
All right. How did you rate season 1? What was your rating there of season 1 of Halo? I'm just curious.
Like a 7.
Okay.
6.
All right.
Yeah.
3 popcorn.
I got you. 3 popcorns. No. Lord Addict, Fallout TV series trailer, Halo TV series trailer. We was talking. I was like, do not talk to me until you watch the trailer. Come back on the phone.
Yeah, he bullied me into watching. I feel like I might need therapy over after that.
I was like, we can't talk till you watch it.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes down to, I felt like Fallout looked solid. You know, I got to see more how they handle like the Brotherhood is still. They're a very big faction. What I saw, it looks like they're handling them very well, but I thought they were going to handle Halo well. And, you know, obviously that didn't really satisfy what I would have preferred a Halo TV show to look like. You know, maybe they'll get that better in season 2, but, you know, Fallout, I thought they did the gold really nice, looked very official, very authentic. The vibe of the world looked good. What I like too is like, even though that, you know, in the games, they did go back occasionally to the vault that you came out of, it was never really the center focus of the games. What I like is it feels like there's going to be a center focus to some degree in terms of story of this game, of the show. So I like it. I think they're going to do a good job. What I like the most is media's trying more gaming stuff out, and it looks like they're actually taking our feedback, because I feel like, you know, to this day, it doesn't matter what Sonic does. It does not matter if the movie starts slipping, which I feel like both of them were amazing. I'm gonna give them my money, because that director and the people over there could have easily said, we don't care what you want. It's going to take us millions of dollars to redo Sonic. This is your Sonic, deal with it. They said, nah, they right. Like,
yeah. They went
back and they redid all of the you know, the CGI when it comes to that. And I got to respect it. Man.
No, fair enough. Lord King, get a chance to watch either trailer, Fallout TV series, Halo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is what y'all fared, boy. Y'all fared it, man.
Here we go.
And I love it. I love it when the $1 trillion company wake up. Yeah, y'all don't know what y'all out here voting for that $1 trillion company for, King. Y'all told us we don't want our IPs other places. Like, dudes ain't spending their money. Money spent, right? First season came out. That was made by Showtime, and then, you know, Paramount picked it up. It was sitting on the shelf for a minute, and you could tell, like, some of the CGI and stuff like that was a little bit dated. You know, some of the way they tell the narrative.
There was good sections. There was good sections of Halo, but it's just as a whole, I felt like they butchered Master Chief. Like, it's just like, to a degree, like, I felt he was more like Master Chief at the end when that scenario happened. The entire show.
I like the end
of the show.
Yeah, well, he was supposed to do what he's supposed to do, give you those little iconic moments, but you're supposed to get layers.
Get served at every corner.
Well, he's supposed to
face out.
He's supposed to get layers. All right. So this is how I felt with Din Djarin in The Mandalorian, him taking off his helmet and it went against the Credo, right?
I felt like as a viewer, they earned that right because they built up to it. And at the end of the season, that was
Pedro Pascal's crap.
But
that was his crap. It was never written into the story.
Regardless what it is, it was still done that way. And I don't care who made them that way.
I know how passionate you feel about it, but I ain't talking when you was talking. So I know how you feel.
Maybe you should have.
No.
We definitely would not have been able to.
No, I wasn't going to do that because I know how you feel about it. But this is how I feel about it, right? Now, I gave season 1 a 3. First of all, I ain't like.
Why you argue with me?
I didn't. No, I gave it a 3 out of 5.
Oh, okay.
So it's a 70. It's a 70%.
Can't get his balls.
All right. So I didn't like the fact that you took my man cheeks out, my guy. For no reason, you ain't had to take his cheeks out. I don't care. I don't care. And you took his cheeks out. I didn't like that. That was bad. And then from the women that was watching it, a lot of y'all said those was bad cheeks.
Oh, man.
Those cheeks. Y'all should have
gave
cheeks
me a man three popcorns.
Nah. Y'all should have gave him a BBL before y'all put him out there like that. But y'all put him out there with the sloppy cheeks, and then y'all thought that was supposed to resonate with us. Like, we wasn't about that.
You're trying to get the demographic.
Yeah, you know why? Listen, I'm confident in my sexuality, right? So, wifey was sitting there.
What wifey said?
Like, what's that? I'm like, yo.
Wifey wasn't about it.
I'm like, yo. So when you got Chris Evans showing, well, he didn't take his cheeks out, but they talk about that's America's butt. You gotta have America's butt type level if you gonna show cheeks. There's levels to the cheeks here. And Master Chief cheeks is at the bottom level of that. So y'all was trying to reach for a demographic, and they saw it. It's like,
kind of crazy that what King knows the levels of man's butt.
Hey, listen. I'm comfortable with them myself to say, you know a whack butt when you see it.
Do you stare at yourself? Let me some cheeks.
They let you know if your cheeks is presentable.
Yeah, there's levels.
There's levels. That's how we gonna leave it.
Like if girls ain't commenting on your cheeks, you got master cheeks. All right? So that'll let you know.
They're not beefy cheeks. Clearly, continue.
Exactly.
Super pause.
So I saw it and I was like, yo. First, I was like, why they got the hammer at dawn in this? Because he saw it, and so I was super intrigued with that. Well, what the hell is going on with that? Then I saw the Arbiter. If y'all actually watched it, I rewound it 1,000,000 times, and I was like, that's the Arbiter. That's the Arbiter. And they even have a scene where if y'all zoomed in, they was like going through his perspective. You saw his hands. So they doing the Halo 2 or Halo 3,
They
whichever
already
one
did?
had the Arbiter. Right? So I'm like, oh, snap, they're going to do it. I'm super amped for that. So they got me hyped. And the fact that Paramount has a larger hand involved in this opposed to just Showtime, I think the production value is going to be through the roof. And just seeing that Apple TV and Paramount has a deal where they're going to have their streaming services together, Apple wants in on this. So they're going to get their money, from that. So it's just
Their
not
most
just gonna be-
watched, right? Paramount
Yes.
like broke records with Halo.
Yeah, they did. It did well. It did well.
Yeah, we can't lie. I mean, and that was the low budget joint. So now this high budget joint.
Yeah, where
should
you at
be
with the
way
Fallout?
better.
Where you at?
Dope. Okay, now I know I saw a lot of you misogynist incels. I never knew what an incel was until somebody called it to me. I was like, I'm not insecure. What the hell are they talking about? 'Cause I was like, what the hell you call me that name for? How you gonna disrespect me? I'm not gonna be ignorant and answer. I gotta find out what you call me first, right? So, no, it's not that. All right, so I like where the direction is. I removed the character out the way, right? Because I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna let it stand on its merits. And then I saw the cast that they had. And then I saw they started doing parts of the game. When they showed my man with the no-nose.
Walter Goggins is outside?
Yeah, Mr. Big Teeth. I call him Mr. Big Teeth. Because he got the big, he had veneers before. He got like,
man, don't do him like that. Don't do him like that, kid.
He got first generation veneers.
I'm kind of curious how the mutants and stuff are gonna look, like the brutes.
Yeah, the brutes.
What are those things called?
The power armor look crazy though.
Yo, you saw when they was walking down the street?
Yeah, the power armor look crazy.
Yeah, it is. I put that on the thumbnail, man. It was looking at that heat.
Yeah,
They was in the ship. They was in the
See that
ship.
huge roach that
that came through. Yeah, that's
And,
crazy.
okay, and they had dog.
Yeah, they had dog meat.
You saw dog
Rad
there,
roaches.
and dog was eating the roaches. Yo, and the dude was just a very casual, like, you got to get used to this if that's how you want to rock, because you got
Gonna be outside.
I'm like, yo, we are here, like 3-bit. We are here. They finally respecting our medium of choice. Remember when we was clowned and laughed at?
Never thought a video game movie would reach this level. Yeah.
And it's not corny. Like, remember the Mario movie, the first Mario movie, where they, and that was corny.
But they do Bowser like that.
Yeah, right. You saw it with the hair. Oh man.
Yep.
So, but now we're not corny no more, and they really going for it. And I love the fact that it looked dope. So, and I love that it's Microsoft owned.
Yes, clearly.
I got to make sure. He said we skipped, accidentally missed the super chat. He super chatted. Cog knows in his heart the answer is Fortnite.
We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that. I don't want. I'm an old head. I'm a whole head.
He also said in the chat that he wants to see what a death call looks like. I actually would really like to see that too.
Yeah, salute. Did you get Robert Kelly since you breaking the joint?
Yeah, $2 super chat for Robert. Well, he sent it to me on a DM. I wanted to say before I forgot to say it. So joysticks after the cheeks.
That's a question for Solve. That's a question for Solve. Thank you.
Some weird energy on him.
Thank you, Robert Kelly. Let's give that. That's a solid question. But I'll jump in if you got your balls on. Okay.
No, I'm done.
Yeah, no, look, it's exciting. It's exciting to see, especially the Fallout project, because this is something you can mess up. Like you can mess this up. And I was like, let me see how they did. I think they had a Vanity Fair article before the trailer or something like that, where I saw the imagery and I'm like, okay.
I saw the picture of the power suits coming down. Though.
Yeah, I said, okay, they got the vibe, they got the look. Let me see what they're gonna do.
HDR was in place.
Yeah. They said the show is concurrent to 76. They said it's 25 years after the bombs drop. And it we still trying to figure out, exactly the timeline, but I love that it's, kind of in the universe. I love seeing Todd Howard's name associated with it. Again, seeing the respect of the law for the most part. Of course, they're going to have some creative liberties that they're going to take. That's going to be from the adaptations.
You know what it's giving me vibes of? It's giving me Last of Us vibes, where the creator was part of it. And
that's big. Yeah,
that's what it's giving me.
Yeah, that's big for me.
And a couple of people went to him to that point, Cog, in that same Variety article where they were saying like Todd Howard was approached multiple times of people trying to make Fallout, but they always placed it where they were just making a Fallout 3 type movie or Fallout 4. He wants to kind of do his own sort of thing,
which is exciting.
But be inspired by it.
Yeah, and I like the idea of TV series because you can't put all this in one movie. There's always going to be context. That's how I feel. I always like, the idea of the series sometimes to really flesh things out and let things develop and stuff like that. So that looks exciting. Now for Halo. All right. So y'all know, like King, I was not a fan of the first one. Shout out to Xbox. I was able to go to the premiere, see it. Look, I'm happy that
they flew you out, right?
They did not fly me.
I just so wait. You all right? So you had special seatings.
Yes, I saw episodes 1 and 2 prior to release before the general public.
So you got a chance to see K. Asante in his debut.
Yeah, K. Asante's outside. Shout out to K.
He's back
Asante.
too. He's back.
Bro, he's back in his role. Go support my brother. His acting career is really popping off. K. Asante, I love you if you're listening. You do look like that, brother. I don't care what you say. But yeah, look, my main issue, I had to get over the mask thing. I still don't like it. This is their interpretation. They're trying to show emotion. I get it. You can't show emotion, Cog, if the mask is on. I get it. But I feel like it's such a definitive direction to let the gamer know we ain't doing what you want. And I just struggled. I struggled with that.
Yeah, no, I struggle with that too.
Yeah.
He's taking off his helmet
too much.
Situations where there's a battle.
Bullets is popping and
bullets popping on.
You know where I completely threw out that show when they were in that lawless place.
Oh, and he's running around with the face out, talking about Bokeem Woodbine. Don't get me started. But anyway, we get the strap was outside. But I'm gonna let that join. But this is what I will say. Towards the end, I'm not gonna spoil for those who have not watched season 1, but they do something in relationship to Cortana and him towards the very last 2 episodes, and I said that's what I want moving forward for the whole thing. Yeah, because that's how I envisioned him, and that's just me, selfish, Cog. I admit it. That's how I like. I thought those are the 2, so I'm hopeful for the next one. I hope. Hopefully, I'm not going to spoil. There was a certain antagonist that was working with the Covenant. I hope I don't see that antagonist no more. I don't want to see
Lady Gaga.
I don't want to. Yo, you did.
Lady Gaga.
Yo, you stupid. Not Master Cheeks and Lady. Not the Master Cheeks and Lady Gaga.
Yo, when they had her on the ship and then she released him.
Not the Lady Gaga kick, you stupid. Yo, I'm about to pass out. Anyway. That was good. Yeah, I was not a fan, and thus Master Cheeks was born and all that. Yeah, nah. So hopefully season 2. Hopefully we get that. What you said, King. It looked like a little arbiter. Maybe, between now and the arrival at the Halo ring, more action heavy. Stay with the UNSC. I like that. And then, flesh out the company. We want to see, more of the action and stuff like that. So I'm hopeful. I thought the trailer looked better. I want to give it a shot. But Pablo, please, keep the mask on a little bit more. That's all. Get the mask on a little bit. I agree. That's all. But other than that, I'm good. Anybody got anything else before we move on?
It just comes down to I just want the Halo show to stick closer to the source material, the not closer. I just don't understand the mindset when a director goes in place and takes something as iconic as Master Chief. Is we taking that helmet off 40 minutes into the first episode. Well, I just don't get. And first off, I don't understand how Microsoft let that walk either. It's this is literally arguably the one of the biggest reasons you are even in the console industry. You yourself haven't gave the people who make that game I don't know if they've ever fought to remove his helmet, but it's the people who made the game haven't even unmasked him, and you let some random TV show do it.
He's still pissed off.
I love it.
This is another world, man. Your camera going crazy too. Your camera I can't.
People are asking about my Bleach poster.
Yeah. Salute to the Bleach, no doubt. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful for season 2. So, Attic, want to get the super chats and move on?
Yes, sir.
I don't even think there's a lot, so let me get to them real quick. If I missed any super chats, I apologize. For some reason, it's not even show up in our
It's not our fault this time. We actually have a section that shows all the super chats, and it's not showing all of it. It's literally something that they created. That's
scroll through.
Yeah, so it is what it is. Oh, I see. Miguel Evars, £2 super chat. Phil at the Game Awards. Our new ABK CEO is Peter Moore. Yeah. Shooting, wishing for the stars. Okay.
So Lucius Augustus with the member chat. He's been a member for 27 months. The media is suddenly forgetting what Phil has stated many times now. Just seems malicious. How is it? How is that not an Xbox tax?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got that.
$5 per chat from Champagne. Xbox acting like a humble bee. They need to show out at the. Well, we read that. Miguel. Oh, Xbox Star. You just read that.
Yes, Miguel. Yep, I got that.
We got a super chat from Flame, a member chat from Flame. Good afternoon, ILP. Just remember, Bungie snuck in pay to win pack labeled capitalist crime on Steam. Such a great community support. What's that about? I don't know.
No, I know what he's talking about. This is what me and Flame were talking about. So basically, Destiny tried to sneak in a starter pack with exotics and some other stuff for new people, $15 on the Steam store. The community said, "Oh, really? Oh, this is what you're doing? This is what you think? You're gonna get your 45% of revenue back?" And they had to delete that. So the community won yet again, and they under pressure, man. They under pressure.
We read that too. We got $2 per chat from. We read that. $2 per chat from Nintendo Don the Otaku. I think y'all skipped my super chat too.
No, we got him.
I've read that super chat. No, this is before.
New one. Okay.
Yeah, I let me go ahead and read it just be on the safe side because I did see it, but I don't think I'm pretty sure I read it. I'm gonna be real with you, Don. Okay, but I'm gonna read it again so you can't say I didn't. So Control F, Don. All right, so he said, Cog, I had a late Patreon question.
Yeah, we did.
I'm pretty sure I read that. And then he also said $2. So Fortnite game of the generation. It's undeniable. I think I read that.
Got that.
And I believe that's it.
Okay, cool. We all caught?
Yes.
Nice. All right, let's get to it. UndeadLabs, this is me.
Oh no, Robert Kelly with Kelly. Joystick after the cheeks. Yeah, we read that too.
Cool. All right, State of Decay 3, some information. Shout out to Idle Sloth in the realm, kind of bringing this to our attention. So, yeah, it looks like potential new projects, maybe? So, they're reportedly working on multiple projects in addition to State of Decay 3, according to LinkedIn profile of a former employee. Keep that in mind. The nature of these additional projects is unclear, with speculation ranging from story-driven titles in the State of Decay universe to zombie survival horror action games. Rumors suggest that development and release of State of Decay 3 may be delayed, but no official information has been announced. And just to kind of dig further on it, shout out to Game Rant on this one. It said that this Idle Sloth and Romulus, can't pronounce his name, sorry, may have discovered that they are working on at least two unreleased games apart from State of Decay 3, which might further explain why Gears of War Developer Coalition is helping develop the series' next installment. Because we do know State of Decay is going to be Unreal Engine 5, I believe. So, this kind of came across the line. Floyd's statement didn't mention if the other projects UndeadLabs is working on could be new games or if it's acting as support to other Xbox game developers. And some gamers speculate the UndeadLabs projects are story-driven titles in the State of Decay universe. Others think it could be survival action focused. So I'll jump in. This is me. As you know, I'm a big fan of the lab. I'm a huge fan. I think Addict King, they were like our first, I would say they would be our first like developer Xbox game studio, I would say interview or interaction when we kind of first got in the game. So it was right around when State of Decay 2 dropped. I believe they even won MPD that month. We had Richard Fogey on. Shout out to Jeff Strain and all the former members of the team. So I am very invested with this series. This series with the Xbox Live Arcade, first one was to me like this indie sensation, the permadeath, all that. I have love for UndeadLabs. But I gotta admit, y'all, out of all of the studios, lately I've been a little worried with them because they've been like super quiet. And I know we got the CGI trailer of State of Decay 3, but in my opinion, that's a vertical slice. I mean, it's what you're going for. We like that you're going to do a glow up. I like that. But I just wanted to see what's going on. So when I hear this news again, we don't know for sure. Again, it is former employee. But if this is the case and they are working on other projects, I'm kind of excited about that. I'm kind of would love to see what else they can do besides State of Decay, and if it's still zombie stuff, but it's single player or related, that's fine. But I do want to see that. And I'm curious about what's going on, with the leadership. So I want to bring this to the realm. How we feeling about Undead Labs, State of Decay 3? You know, it's 3-bit. Where you at, man? How you feel about that?
Trying to figure out how, because you guys know I worked on Fable.
Yes.
So
yeah,
we won't get you in trouble.
Yeah.
Don't get in trouble, brother.
I will. I'll be careful. A lot of the developers over at this different studios, they are constantly one thing I really liked about my time on Xbox is just they are very collaborative. They're constantly helping out each other with different expertise. So like Coalition, for example, they are geniuses when it comes to the Unreal Engine, and they are the best in the business coming to that engine. And I would say with like Undead Labs, like I'm excited with whatever they got going on. They are deep in development with State of Decay, and I believe the last one was on Unreal Engine 4 and this one is on 5, so it's not too big of a difference from having to relearn an entirely different engine and stuff like that. But I think they're at a decent spot. They got a bunch of new employees. So yeah, I'm excited for it. And if they do another game inside of that universe, sort of when I watched the State of Decay 3 trailer, what I got out of it was more story focused. So I'm wondering if, like, as they were developing State of Decay 3, they're just like, what if we wanted to do something that is more story focused, more linear, or something like that? So that's just my speculation. Like, if they did decide to do another State of Decay game, maybe it's going in that route. So that's just my thing.
You're muted, Cog.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Oh, no, I hear you. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
No, I guess my question for you three is, how do you internalize? Because State of Decay has been out for a while. We're gonna say what, 2017? I can't remember.
Yeah. When did it come out?
That seems about right. But I guess my question for you is, like, what do you take when you still see the consistent updates for 2? I guess the way I internalized it was like, since you're still updating 2 to this day, you need more time for 3. Am I bugging for that, or is it you think it's like a live team still just doing day-to-day stuff and they have enough resources to still do, these potentially other projects and State of Decay 3?
I think they confirmed that the updates are outsourced.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. So if I was that team, let's say it was internal, it would be a smaller team working on that that wouldn't necessarily interfere with like the main game. Every studio sort of has their own development pipeline for sure, but I don't think it'll take too much out of their, if they wanted to keep updating State of Decay 2, which they should. That's how you keep a live service game alive, right? You just keep updating it. That's something I feel like PlayStation definitely needs to work on. Is having, it's hard to do.
It's hard.
Though.
It's hard though. Live service is difficult.
When you're it's not easy doing a live service game. You have to constantly, even if the games, I don't know, their player count is going down, you still have to support that game because you never know what could bring it back up. So
like Destiny right now.
I mean Destiny too. A super successful game, and the player count's going down. But guess what? They still have to support it. They have to be like, hey, we're gonna come out with another thing. See what you guys think. People will jump back in. They'll be like, oh, okay. I'm liking this new direction. That's what makes a live service game successful. That's what something Xbox is really good at. So yeah, it's gonna be cool to see what they come out with.
Fair enough. I just want to get the super chat that I missed. Enigmatic Dreams told our super chat, buy Square, bring back Parasite Eve. Someone needs to. I remember Parasite Eve, y'all. Remember that?
Yeah, I love that game.
That was cool. So Addict, man, we State of Decay, homies. This is, us 4 in the whip. You go in there, you get all the plague hearts. I wait on the outside. I got the engine running. Then we go to the next spot. I just make sure my tether ain't too far away from you. That was the only issue with the game. I was like, damn, 4-player car, but that tether was killing me. You know what I'm saying? But how are you feeling about this? If this rumors are to be true, multiple projects on their labs.
I gotta see, State of Decay 3 before I'm hopeful of being able to work on multiple projects at once. It's just one of those things where I feel like even though I enjoy State of Decay 2, the condition it came out in, and even throughout years, the state of the game got better. it didn't launch like that at the beginning. So to me, I still feel like UndeadLabs is in the proving phase. And one thing that I always criticize Xbox for is I understand giving freedom to a point, but I feel like if a studio hasn't necessarily delivered to a decent degree from the start,
cracking the whip, what are we doing?
Splitting the people making the game as it is, making multiple projects, I just personally don't see that being good for the.
I chalk it up to the budget because when they first was acquired, like I believe they were working on SEGA 1, they acquired them, then they were still working on 2. So they're like a small team, and why I'm kind of excited about it is because their team is much more expanded. But I agree. I get you.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily, I don't think the studio doesn't deserve or deserves, a second or third team making other projects. But to me, it's like you got to prove that you're managed correctly and you have the talent to do multiple projects. And as of right now, from what we saw State of Decay 2 at launch, sure, it got better. But that was through player feedback. That was through their community helping them, deciding what was good, what was bad. Obviously, that's how games and service rolls. Yeah. But I need to see more from State of Decay 3. I need to see, what have they done with the funds? I know they made a new studio. They've hired more people. But if they're hiring more people, just go work on other projects. I don't know where that leads State of Decay 3. Sure, if State of Decay, I don't know how many people is part of UndeadLabs right now. UndeadLabs, how many people?
126.
126 people.
126. And if they're working on 3 projects, and it could be a small team, like a 6 team working on one of them. To me, I would rather them put all their eggs into one basket, get the kinks out, because obviously they've expanded throughout the past couple of years. And then once they, get a good flow on what's going on, the management has a good, pulse on stuff, then expand. I don't like the expanding before you prove that you can make sustainable games that don't come out a buggy mess from the start. That's just my thing.
Okay, all right. Lord King, State of Decay, UndeadLabs, potential other projects. What's your thought process?
I always look at a studio and what their ability to deliver the second project. So the first project, it was okay. Second project was vastly better in forms of how they delivered it to us, the stuff that you was able to do in the world that they did show, right? And the budget that they did have. So I expect that same level of growth to be inside 3. I don't think that they had. I think our problems is we have a Messiah complex where we're looking for the Messiah of Xbox to save Xbox, and that's the undue title that is put on each and every new title that is on the Microsoft platform. So did the title live up to better than the first title? Yes. Did it live up to Messiah? No. So little things like you tethering and we made a big deal out of certain things. This is a zombie apocalypse world. We want y'all to be together, right? So I think that kind of makes sense. And then the progression thing, I think they had a problem with the progression thing. If I go inside your world, the progression didn't carry over or something of that nature, and they worked the kinks out of that. Now this game, I don't think it's going to look like the trailer.
Oh, okay.
I think that's completely unrealistic for anybody to believe that. We've always wanted it. Final Fantasy VII Remake finally looks like the trailers that we were seeing when we first got the game so many years ago, right? And it took all that period of time, and they dedicated every freaking resource they had in their world to get that game to look like that, and they're doing it in bite-sized chunks. This is a full fleshed out game. It's going to look adequate. It's not, and I don't want to use those words adequate. It's going to look good. It's going to look good. It's going to play good. It's going to be good. Now, the ability to have other games running. It could be a spinoff. It could be that single player game that they want to tell in that world and to keep it like that. So everybody that was pissed off with that Days Gone and Sony abandoning that franchise where it had promise, maybe this is their take on a single player game, no building, no stuff like that, and they can focus on graphics like an Alan Wake type of thing. They can focus on getting a robust engine together and worrying about the zombies coming. So I think we should give them the benefit of the doubt of that, because yeah, they're not a AAA studio. They're doing AA studio stuff, and their work shows it. So I think they're able to do it. I'm not going to tell them they can't do it, and they've shown nothing but growth from the first title.
No, I hear where you're going, Ken. And again, I'm going to give them the benefit of doubt on some level to give them time to see what the actual product looks like. I do, though, feel like we have to admit there was a lot of restructuring at this place. Like, you know, the head left. There's a lot of people, you know, left. And I think Strain, Foggy, and a couple other people. And
peoples.
Yeah, these are peoples, right?
Yeah,
now, granted, you know, Strain is personal. You know, we found that out as far as the whole where he's based and all that stuff. So that seems like a logistical thing, you know, kind of thing. So I get that. But again, I just want to see, you know, what, to Addict's point, I want to see when they're ready to show like what it does look like. And I'm hoping for Unreal Engine 5 because to me, the game needs a glow up in conjunction with all the cool systems that it already has. So yeah, we'll give it a shot. But I am excited. Part of me is excited to say, okay, all right, you got other stuff going. So maybe there is a budget being allocated to other things as well, and you're getting a chance to expand a bit. So that's where I'm at.
And the promising part of it is, I don't think parent company will look at your product and give you more funding to start another product if the original product that you're working on doesn't look like it's up to snuff.
Yeah, look, I'm all.
You had 8 people make Grounded, right?
Yeah, facts. Facts.
Yep.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm willing to give him a chance. We see, but that's what I got. Super Chat was one that was wild funny. I was Platinum. Hey, Dímelo, Lord. I didn't know we got Kid Cudi as a special. Yo.
Nah, we ain't gonna go the Kid Cudi route. Kid Cudi got his car blown up. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that.
We ain't doing
Kid
it.
Cudi in the witness protection program right now. He got stuff that he gotta talk about.
Oh man. Anything else on this Addict? Just want to make sure because I know we've been. Oh, it's yeah. Check out my day in there.
So do you guys think State of Decay 3 will drop in the next 2 years? Yes, I do.
Oh, so you thinking, all right, so by 2025?
I think it'll be out in 2025.
Yeah, it's gonna go up against Wolverine.
I don't know if we want to do that, but okay.
They want to do that. They think they're gonna get a Spider-Man level of thing. I can't wait.
It's like I said, like if State of Decay 2 would have at least came out not broken and they didn't have so many restructurings, like think of like the main person left, the person below him left, the main artist left, like it's been drastic changing in leadership. Now that could that could be good, but at the same time, we've seen throughout history that sometimes developers need that one game to get everyone in the same tune. And to me, when you haven't even drop one game with the new leadership on top of the previous game coming out so buggy, I think it's a mistake to branch out with multiple games until you at least get that one game as a whole, as a unit.
I'm trying to remember. I don't remember it buggy. Maybe am I bugging? I remember.
No, it was bad. It was bad. State of Decay 2 was bad.
It was buggy?
Really?
Nah, not for me.
Okay. I just remember the tether. I remember the tether, but I didn't know
State of Decay 2. Well, see, here's the thing. If you played by yourself, it was generally okay.
Oh, so you
was it Spider-Man 2 buggy? Was it Spider-Man 2
No, it was
buggy?
on another level. It was on another level.
So it was worse than Spider-Man 2?
Yeah, it was bad. It was. See, the thing is the moment you joined with another person, it was a wrap. Like you falling through the map. Like it was. See, look, Lucius got said at launch. It was really bad.
Oh, okay. Because you know what it was. I remember when they made the update to have an offline state. So that remember because you couldn't play. Remember the controversy was single player. You couldn't play offline. You had to play it in the online state, and then they added that feature. So when they added that, I went to that mode, so I didn't experience. Okay, it makes sense.
See that's why it was buggy because see, Juggernaut Edition fixed everything.
Yeah,
it's just like look, like I'm not. People in the chat saying Addict, you're against creativity. No, I'm just against a better product. Did you see like as much as Grounded isn't a game for me?
It was polished.
I trust Obsidian. Right now, I can't say I have 100% trust in UndeadLabs until they show me a product that at least is functioning at launch. I love State of Decay 2. It was a fun game. But at the core things, they didn't really have a story. There was a lot of things that was that was missing from State of Decay 2, and I just want a better State of Decay 3. That's all I want.
Fair enough, no doubt. Hey, oh, sorry, that was 3. It was you. Or you good? Oh, you good? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I'm fine.
No, I thought Cuddy had something.
No, I was
bad.
gonna say the DeLaylo situation. Like I was always on team DeLaylo. Like
Halo,
you know,
my man. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, so
I was
we
on team
Not
DeLaylo.
me.
Live with the 10, live with the 1,000. I don't know what currency that is. It's kind of cool seeing 3-bit and multiple Xbox podcasts. Are you guys talking about inviting people from other regions? We're always open to it. The problem is we can't really move our time because King has like a weird
everybody
working schedule. For the most part, like 1 p.m. is kind of like a weird
ideal
real thing in general. So when we're like here now, we will move depending on what happens. There are certain scenarios, but for the most part, I'm talking to people guests in Australia that we want on, and I'm like, yo, you're gonna have to get on 3 in the morning if you want. I can't
Japanese
help that.
guests. It's the time zone sometimes too. But yeah, we do work with people. We all caught up.
Yeah.
All right, no doubt. And last one, this is King. I don't know where he's going with this, but we're gonna see.
I forgot what I picked this year.
You picked the NC Soft and Sony Interactive Entertainment announced strategic partnership. And I believe this is very mobile heavy. And the two companies, CEOs, I cannot pronounce his name, Taekjin Kim.
Let me get this super chat. Nintendo Don Otaku sent it to me. Yeah, it's not in the directory at all.
Yeah.
If you guys did
YouTube is messing us up, doing us dirty.
And I didn't read it, send it to me on Twitter.
Yeah.
And I will read it. He said, obviously it's Nintendo related. Y'all ain't have any Nintendo directors, especially for gameplay. All your AAA studios only putting out 83 Metacritic games at their best. Shame on you. You know that man gave us that thing just so he can roast us if we didn't use Nintendo people when we were making the game. Shame on you. What do they call that when you put guilt on yourself and you're not supposed to do it?
I forget now.
Where like undercover cops can't. What is that called? You can't self-incriminate yourself or something like that. He literally gave us a scenario to make us
make our own thing and then get mad that we don't pick what he wants
because we ain't picking none of the Nintendo
you know how
people.
You know how it goes.
Entrapment. That's what
it was.
Right.
He wanted Miyamoto for everything.
He knew we wasn't gonna pick none of them.
You
the games are cute.
Yo, don't do them like that.
We was doing some adult stuff. I thought you wanted adult stuff. My
bad. Your games are cute. Yo, you wildin'.
Yeah, out here, y'all cute.
I can't. Anyway, the two company CEOs of NC Soft and Jim Ryan, still outside of SIE, have met and jointly signed the partnership. Under this partnership, NC Soft and SIE will collaborate in various global business fields, including mobile. And then they go on to say the partnership with SIE is the beginning of our efforts to build various synergies, utilizing both companies' core competencies, technological capabilities, and expertise, said Kim. He added, we will deliver a new and enjoyable experience to our audience across and beyond genres and regions. Jim Ryan went on to say...
Across genres.
Partnering with NC Soft advances our strategy to expand beyond console. Woo! I get it now. Okay, I see why you picked this. And broaden PlayStation's reach to a wider audience, said Jim Ryan.
Third party.
Like SEI, NC Soft shared, SEI and NC Soft, we share a similar vision in creating high quality, impactful entertainment experiences for players everywhere. And to get... I see what you're doing. And together, we're excited to collaborate to push the boundaries of gaming further. I completely got why this is your topic now. Lord King, the floor is yours.
Oh, man, a partnership y'all been asking for but never wanted. Shout out to my man, Jim Dan Smooths, right? Yo, he doing the best. Like, before he get out the door, he making sure he putting all the C4 all over the... case to take down the building from inside. He keep text messaging Phil. So you want it at the third structure?
Yo, not the informant. That's some 24 level. Number 24.
Yes, yo.
CTO. What is it? CTU has been breached.
He contacted Kevin Durant to see where he could buy his burner phones from. This is it. This is the dopest thing.
Mobile push, huh?
Yo, so now y'all on PC. Shout out to Nixon. That's my heart.
You didn't know who they were. Stop lying. You just knew that when they do a PlayStation, but they became your favorite at PlayStation Studio. You're ridiculous.
I told you what they got though, what they was gonna do, right? So now they got the partnership with NC Soft.
These your peoples.
Yo, MC Soft.
Not MC Soft. Not MC Soft. Mobile. I can't.
Y'all partner with MC Soft.
That's wild. That's wild.
The wildest thing about it is, y'all said, what do they known for? Mobile. We gonna push your stuff to people that don't know about y'all. Over here, how we handle it. What you got to do is put your games in the app, right?
Oh, man.
And when it comes, it'll be an app in here.
Oh, man.
Y'all going to reach a greater audience. MC Soft is going to take y'all to places
you got to stop calling that.
Never been. He's going to expose y'all to people y'all ain't never seen.
Oh, man.
He's going to facilitate your demise.
I can't.
Yo, I am not going to lie.
Mm-hmm.
They cap for the wildest things, but ain't nobody cap for this.
You didn't see the headlines for this.
Yeah. Yo, so Jim put this ain't talking to investors. This ain't listening on a conversation that ain't got nothing to do with you. Oh, no. This got everything to do with you.
I mean, to your point, King, I'll throw you a bone. This is an IGN article, so be nice. Sony announced a significant push into mobile gaming last year with the formation of a PlayStation Studios mobile division. So they just did that, and the the acquisition of Savage Game Studios. That's kind of funny. To develop
changed that, right?
Yeah, to develop a AAA mobile live service game. And Sony had announced that releasing games on new platforms was a new key part of its business strategy. So to your point,
they acquired Savage Games and hooked up with MC Soft. So it's MC Soft
and Lord Savage.
And Savage. So they got with the Savage and the Soft.
I can't.
Oh, yeah. So now they're Neon Koi. That's what
Neon Koi, yeah.
They changed it.
Yeah. Y'all see where y'all going? Why y'all not talking about y'all going third party, even though y'all ready third party?
You want to see the YouTube? You want to see the articles for this?
Yeah, y'all going mobile, baby. Like this is directly talking to y'all. This ain't no investors meeting, no summit that y'all wasn't invited
partnership.
to. Y'all was invited to this partnership.
It's already done.
Y'all got a phone. He talking directly to you. So soon, in the not too distant future, y'all will be able to play God of War Ragnarok right here. Right here in this puppy. Soon, this will be your gaming device. And y'all didn't have no money down. Like, no money down. Y'all inside, but they're going to find a way to monetize you. But I wanted to bring this to the realm because I found it very conspicuous that nobody else was talking about the fact that Sony is making a hard push into mobile.
And put the article, I'm just saying.
And the fact that Microsoft is getting a mobile storefront up and running, I saw people talking about that and how that was facilitating the way for Microsoft to go third party. Without the same energy. Here's the same energy. Here's where Xbox tax is real. Y'all went out and got MC Soft and partnered with him. Y'all picked up Savage. Y'all got your team together. Y'all say all we need is a little bit of Soft right now. We can really take this market over.
Mobile is where the money at.
Right. So now y'all gonna reach a whole new demographic. I just wanted to bring this to the realm to find out if y'all thought that Sony was doing what I thought they was doing, because other outlets ain't talking about them, picking up MC Soft and Savage and getting busy.
Lord 3-Bit, your thoughts? I mean, to King's point, the announcement was made, the strategic partnership about NC Soft and Sony.
Yeah, I mean, as King said,
King is too much. It's too much.
Here's the thing. So
break it down.
When Jim Ryan was basically saying, like, we want to start pushing for games as a service games.
Yes.
We want to make, like, what was it, 12, 16 something games as a service game. I agreed. I thought that was a good move for Sony.
I agree.
They can't necessarily spend on the same level as Microsoft. So what's something you can do? Yeah, what can you do in the meantime to sort of caveat? Because a lot of their studios aren't making the live service type games. They're making single player based experiences. So what can we do to basically have reoccurring revenue rather than start to focus more so on console sales or hardware sales?
I hate the remedy. So based on that logic, that would imply to King's point that the console sales to them by itself is not sufficient for their long-term plans, or what we consider a company's North Star, right? Because you wouldn't partner, right, to your point, with a lead. I mean, I heard NC Soft, they've been around for years. They've been doing things for years. So you wouldn't and announce, this is actually announced. What was crazy about it? I forgot this was announced from the Sony Entertainment and website, interactive.com website. This is Sony promoting.
For them.
Yeah, this is not a third party. This is literally Sony letting them know they're excited about this partnership. I'm sorry to interrupt. Continue.
No, yeah. So I agreed with Jim Ryan taking that direction, just based on the games that they have available, the games that are in pipeline, mostly single player based. Them as a company really focusing on hardware sales as opposed to their services, at so much compared to Microsoft, right? So when they announced hey, we're gonna start canceling some, I was like, oh, okay. So what are they gonna do now, right? If you're going to start lessening that games as a service push, what can you do in the meantime to sort of caveat and be like, oh, I can maybe start investing in another ecosystem, which is mobile. So to me, this makes sense. It does make sense. It is funny to see when King put it. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, I didn't think about it too. I was like, when I'm reading it, I'm like, oh, I get it. I get what he's saying.
As I was reading it, and as you were reading, I was like, oh, okay.
We see what he did. And in his defense, this is not KNN. This is from Sony. This is not King News Network. This is from Sony themselves. SonyInteractive.com.
We started working with Sony lately. We just signed a partnership with them.
You're ridiculous. I think that partnership is not going anywhere anymore after the ABK.
Where else do you guys think they will do? For example, with mobile games, it's not just a smaller version of God of War. I think it could lead to streaming. I think
it could be. I mean,
I
think I was speaking to Colin about it. And another thing, I believe Horizon. There's I don't know if there's MMO rumors of MMO potential, because I think this company, they make City of Heroes, a very
they're MMO heavy.
Yeah, they're very MMO heavy in Korea. So to me, it's they're looking at Korea, they're looking at the potential there. Mobile's great, and again, I know people struggle with this stuff, but this is where the money's at. Sony is eyeing this. They are preparing themselves to potentially where gaming could go. And again, not saying they're completely abandoning console. I'm not saying that, but they want a piece of that pie. Okay, they want a piece of that pie. But
the console's not enough. They sold a lot, and they still in the red.
You're ridiculous.
I mean, they said multiple times, and this is not fanboy word. They said that a lot of people aren't buying their games. That their most sold game.
Right.
It's Call of Duty. It's third-party games. That's not a fan.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. We've seen them.
That's a fact.
Yo, 3-Bit. Who own Call of Duty?
You're ridiculous.
The most sold game on your platform you don't own. We own it. Thank you for funding our bank.
You're ridiculous. Continue, 3.
I love this. I love it.
That's all I was gonna say. Where they're headed right now,
the bushes.
Makes sense. The mobile,
Messy.
the rock jumping off the roof.
Oh man, continue
for the bushes. No. So that's where they're headed. Mobile, they are basically seeing the roadmap of where PlayStation is headed. They're saying what is profitable.
Yes.
They're realizing for a while I was like, is the direction of just focusing on hardware sales, is that the right direction? I didn't have an opinion either way. I was like, is focusing on hardware sales the best move, or is it focusing more so on software? Like for a while I was like, which way is the way that of the future? Because with hardware sales, if you're just focusing on like hardware and your games and your first party, you get the messaging like, oh, this is premium. You get the message that, they're respecting me as a customer. This is my personal device. This is within my ecosystem. But you are also closing that off to other potential people who are maybe want to dip their water and see if that's what they actually want to invest in. So with Xbox's approach, sort of opening up their ecosystem, it allows people to just try things like, do I really want to play Halo? Oh, it's free to play. Oh, it's on Game Pass, et cetera, et cetera. So I think they're starting to realize that. I think they're starting to realize like, whoa, mobile is way bigger than the console market.
Right.
We've seen that maybe not a lot of people are purchasing our first party games. They're more so purchasing third party.
Right.
So how do we start opening up our ecosystem? And that's mobile. So
good.
Makes sense to me.
Good point. Addict, I don't know if you got a chance to see this. What's your thoughts on NCSoft partnership with Sony? Looks like a mobile push. Any thoughts on this direction from Sony?
I don't care about nothing mobile.
Yeah,
play
not for you.
Nah.
What about Final Fantasy? You get that Final Fantasy mobile.
As long as it's that's okay. But like for the most part, I don't really play anything mobile. I tried like a Final Fantasy game like early, like 3 or 4 years ago that was on mobile, and it just didn't vibe. I think the most mobile game that ever vibed with me was like a Marvel Ultimate Alliance game that was like a turn-based game. I really enjoyed that game. But I think the reason I don't like mobile games a whole lot is because I invested money into that, and
it's dangerous.
They shut down the servers. So it's just like, at least with console games, that does happen. But I feel like there's so many mobile games being made, it's literally a gamble which one you want to put your time and effort and money into. Yeah. Because at any time they can get shut down. And that, it's like I said, that happens in console games, but I feel like there's a lot of mobile games that they just throw out there to the ether hoping it catches. And if it doesn't, they just shut that down in like 6 months. Like,
I mean, they did that to me and
Gears Pop. I remember that. No, it's a good point. I mean, it's definitely, there's a wave aspect to it, right? But we do see like Call of Duty Mobile is crazy out here. Diablo Immortal is crazy out here. Obviously Candy Crush, and was it Sony? I mean, Sega has, was it Rovio? I think was it Angry Birds? I believe. But so there are successes that are so lucrative that you could tell, like they want to get a part of it. And again, we're talking about the simplified term, King, is hustling backwards, right? If you just selling to the same customer, the same work, you know what I'm saying? And you not, and that's cool. You're the best on your block. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But if we're looking at the states and the boroughs and what everybody's really moving out here and the money that's really being made out here, they want a piece of that, and that's going to happen. I'm not going to say it's a super extreme pivot, but the fact that they announced this partnership was very key to me, and the fact that they had a PlayStation mobile division now, like they are intent on, like Jim Ryan always said, we feel these IP should be blockbusters, way bigger than what they currently are. So to me, I have to internalize that you are not satisfied when the MPD comes with 3-bit.
Sorry, are you saying they're not enough?
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that they are not satisfied with the revenue from these great IPs that they feel should be bigger, right?
They found out that they don't buy games. What you? They go to people
that
you
got movies.
Third party, unless they were lying, they were saying in the court case like Call of Duty was funding. Third party games are funding their first.
It surprised me how much of a
over now.
I will agree, 3-bit. It surprised me how much reliance they had on Call of Duty, it surprised me that they never envisioned a future. No one, and to their defense, no one could envision a future where we thought Microsoft was going to acquire ABK. Let's be real, right?
Time out. Just sitting here, I caught an epiphany.
Let's go.
I caught the wildest epiphany.
Let's go.
All right, so we already saw in the transcripts that Phil and Jim and Bobby Kotick, they would play golf, right?
Yes.
We already got this, right? So what if Phil was sitting there the whole time they playing golf and still just listening? And Jim get a couple, you know what I'm saying? And then they playing, he like, man, without you, Bobby, we'll be in the dust. Phil said, aha, I got him.
You overheard. Okay. At the golf game.
Mayweather and everybody go out and they be thinking Mayweather is drinking. And no, he don't be drinking. Yeah. He be drinking seltzer water. And they be drinking and he be having a vodka and tonic.
Yes.
But he don't. And you know that guy to be acting like he drunk? Oh, y'all crazy. But he's not really drunk. He's just trying to see how y'all slip up and see what can come out. Y'all slipped up, Jim.
He write notes.
Notes.
He took that. He was like, yeah, Bobby likes money. We got that.
Mm-hmm.
They reliant on this.
Mm-hmm.
Take that and make them crumble.
And Bobby had a scandal and slipped on a banana peel that wasn't intended to happen in his mind.
It was serendipitous in how things happen. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying though. Yo, chill, Addict. Hold on, man. No, hold on. I'm listening to this, and I'm like, he knew. He was the inside man all the time. Okay. It was Sambino the whole time.
Oh, not Sambino. Oh, man.
You know what's funny, man?
Sambino.
I'm sitting there looking at the topics.
Not the golf ball.
I'm sitting there looking at the topics, and I'm thinking,
man, we could have been out.
For the first time
we
in a
could have been
long
out.
time,
We could have been out.
I'm going to be out of this sucker before 4.
We was at 4 lit. That king had epiphany.
Addict, it was Sambino the whole time.
Shout out to Sambino
with the PlayStation controller in the library.
Well, there we have it. So we'll monitor it. We'll see what happens. Sony in the mobile space, but good topic. King, Addict in super chats before we get out. Or should I read the poll first?
Let me double check. I don't think I saw any, but there might have been like 1 or 2. Let me just THX1138 with the $2 super chat. A State of Decay game without build, just like Fortnite.
Hilarious.
And I think you're talking about the special guest one, so I think we're caught up.
No doubt. New ILP poll with the rumors of SEGA having a presence at the Game Awards. Which of these do you think would have the biggest impact on the show? Choices are A, SEGA's Super Game Projects. He came up with this before 3-Bit got here. I'm proud. He said that. B, Persona 6 Addict. C, King of New Virtual Fighters. The King is back. Or D, I don't care. Big Sonic movie is outside. Go check it out. Go watch what's going on. And again, salute 3-Bit, my brother. Thank you for being patient. We're going to get you in the room the right way. This is just the first introduction. You know what I'm saying? We're going to roll out the red carpet proper, but I appreciate you holding us down. Where can people find you? What you got going on, sir?
Yeah, people could find me on Twitter at i3bit, my YouTube also i3bit. I appreciate you guys inviting me to the realm. You guys' chemistry as a family is special, and the community sees what you do. You're respected. You guys be killing it. So I am honored to be invited to the realm. Love everybody here, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm on FSP, of course.
Yeah, where you at? Where can they find you though?
Yeah. So
Kid Cudi, they want
FSP.
FSP. What does FSP stand for? I don't know.
What's my next? Fun speculation.
Fun speculation. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
See if we get a link or something.
I'm on those on Monday on Mav's channel.
All right, shout out to Mav.
Tuesdays we do Fun Pot where we talk about like comics and things going on in DC and Marvel.
That's dope.
Yeah, and then Wednesdays I'm starting to do my own shows. So take a gander.
Okay, we got the channel. Do we got a channel yet? Or we in development? The album not out yet. We waiting for the album. Okay, cool. Let me know when the release date, and then we're gonna put that bad boy out there. No doubt. I respect it. Now,
can't say bad boy.
Yo, you do it. It's legal action.
Yeah. We not trying to get associated associated with that.
No, that I appreciate
My
you,
album,
brother.
album coming out.
Yeah, I will too. No, I appreciate, brother. Appreciate your insight. You know, super well versed, and a lot of times people tag me, a lot of tweets you say, and it's very insightful, giving additional perspective from a developer's perspective, and also showing some balance as far as some nuance to certain conversations. And I really, really appreciate you, brother. You're doing your thing. We will have you back in the realm, royal carpet, the correct way. But I appreciate you holding us down. You already know. Yep. And of course, Lord Addict. Where can people find you? You got power in the building. You got the power.
Yeah. So you can find me on Twitter at Lord Addict ILP. You can find me on my YouTube channel at Gaming Addict. I'm going to be probably cutting back the videos probably middle of this month, probably from because I post 5 a week, so I'll probably go down to 3 a week. I wanted to have some fun videos. I'll probably post the rest of the week, and then the news and something happens news wise, which is unlikely for the most part. After the Video Game Awards, the whole industry is going to go dark until January. So that's cool. Appreciate everyone coming through. We had up to 1,100 in here. Definitely hit that like button. If you guys enjoyed the content. And once again, next year I will be starting a streaming channel called the Addicts Arena. I'm putting that in the comment section below. I'm going to be streaming, more games, doing talk show stuff over there, most of stuff like that. Yes, I will be streaming Nintendo games, Boy Metro on them, because I figured I want to stream, I just don't have an outlet, so I got to build one. Nice. But definitely go to that, sub to it, man. I think you guys will enjoy that. Once again, 3-Bit, thanks for coming on the show, man. I think I podcasted with you once. I just can't remember whose podcast it was.
Yeah, I can't remember. I jump around.
Jump around. Did we get I'm sorry, Nintendo? He got another one, the Godzilla King trailer 2 just dropped?
No.
$5 super chat. They really trying to save Kong King. How many times they gonna learn? So a new trailer, Godzilla Kong 2 just dropped. Literally.
His cousin just came out the bushes. He's trying to kill Kong, boy. And they got Kong in the inner earth. He gotta get out. He's like, Godzilla, help!
Boy's a legend too. I was with Chat King. Did you see this new Godzilla trailer?
I'm about to see it, bro.
All right, yeah, everybody's talking about it, so it's on. It's on. Graphic God, I got you. Don't worry about it. We had a little technical difficulty with what we're doing. We will get that right next week. Lord King, where can people find you? What you got going on?
First and foremost, I want to say thank you for 3-Bit for coming through. You gave me the biggest shock. I picked my head up, boy. I'm gonna be talking about that for a minute because I was like,
You in your phone?
You had me because remember I'm wearing shades, so my joint is fuzzy half the time until I put on my glasses. My glasses in. All right, so I'm like, Lakeith. I say, and it was genuine. It wasn't no BS.
Yeah, he thought it was real.
It was straight genuine. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna give you that. I was like, they did not put that in the notes.
Coming in with the surprise.
Acting like we have notes.
we have notes. We say what we're gonna talk about. Anyway. Shout out to Mahmoud. Shout out to our writer of the month, our scribe of the month.
Yes.
Shout out to our editor of the month, sticking around, also filling in
the floor.
I want everybody to say happy anniversary to Cog. I know Joystick and you guys, y'all upset right now, but you're side boost, and that's how you're gonna stay. Ain't nothing gonna change that. Love your side boost status. You get Valentine's gift after.
I'm done.
Valentine's Day.
I am done.
You can catch me on Xbox Frontline. Woo! Boom! Right there. Where you can see, if you thought I was messy here, I'm definitely going to be messy the whole week through. I drop videos every day. I didn't drop a video yesterday because I thought I had pink eye.
We gotta protect that.
Yeah, the kid wasn't feeling well. Also, I had the Ryan fight and all that stuff. Member stuff is going up, so I want to give a shout out. We hit 5K. Yo,
woo! Salute.
It's a beautiful thing. I want to thank everybody that was there. We gave away the first statue, but the guy got to give me his information so I can send it.
Yes, he can send it. To him.
Oh, he actually hit me up on Twitter, so we'll talk about that later.
All right, so he has to hit me up. And then, we got a 5K. We're going to do that raffle. Ooh. The call-in feature is dope, so it's call-in. Throughout the week, I do videos throughout the week. On Fridays is the live show, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do the call-in show. We talk about some topics, and we go into the call-in. Listen, I see a lot of you guys will always try to get my attention. And y'all always talk about y'all some kings or y'all some this and y'all some that. And you want to call out until debate me. You don't never show up, B. Like you make, you know who I'm talking about.
Pull up.
Yeah. All you dudes with all that hot talk in your mouths, but when the king call you out, y'all don't show up. You disappear. And I want y'all to be more than what y'all say y'all are. I want y'all to actually grab your quijones and step up to the microphone and talk your talk and walk your walk, so I could just, back y'all down and put y'all back in the corner. That's what I do. Because remember, I'm the one that got rid of all your generals. Me, solo, by myself in the street, mopping you and putting y'all to the side. So y'all can't save Kong, as y'all can see from the next trailer that dropped. And I want y'all to know how topical I am. I'm the Fortnite of this. I was talking about Kong and Godzilla before this trailer drop. You understand?
Drop today.
I'm
Boom.
I'm current.
Profit.
I'm current. I can flip. I can change it. Y'all worrying about holding line. Y'all better worry about holding Kong's heartbeat because he's about to go down.
Oh man, salute King. He's absolutely messy today, and
I gotta watch that trailer.
You gotta watch that trailer. We gotta see what's going on. Again, thank you, 3-Bit. Thank you, Mahmoud. Thank you, LordsGaming.net, Lola Floor, the entire team. Really appreciate the contribution. That's all I got. Everybody enjoy your Sunday. Unless I got anything for me. We good?
Let me see.
I love when Kong be trying to run.
Because they get you before they get you.
Let me find out who we're seeing.
Thank you, One Bad Mother. Appreciate you.
Too.
Is that the trailer? Is that it?
What trailer?
No, he watching trailers.
The eyebrow.
He watching trailers.
All right, so I think we're gonna send everyone to.
Where we going?
We got a couple options. We got Professor Broman.
I remember Broman.
Cassis Plays. The Young Turks.
He said Cassie out here? What she doing?
We're not sending that to a political channel.
Cassis.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then Game On. We'll probably send you to Game On.
Yeah, that Gaz and them at Asa.
Yeah. Okay. No, it's Asa, his personal channel. So go in there, ILP Ray, man. ILP Ray.
No doubt. And we are out of here. Everybody enjoy your Sunday. Peace.